got dry erase markers from teaching, but I don't have any letters.
I actually took it out of my dice box before coming to the game today. It's like I'm not going to need a marker.
Yeah, I've got a whole.
I just need a pencil and a pen.
I've got my GM kit.
We are live.
Oh, all right. I use the assemblage for a little echo.
All right.
Hi everyone. Welcome to ZealZaddy. This is week 17 of
Really? Wow.
the first season.
Who's old enough to smoke?
Yes.
No,
And
Vote.
the title of this episode
right.
is Dream of the Soul, which is really weird to even have a title like that when there's a battle map for the first time in the game today. Before we get started with that, I just want to say thank you for watching. You've been watching for the whole time, getting through all the episodes. It's been fantastic so far. There's been a lot of cool things changing. We play at the Adventure Game Store and Cafe and Adventure Cafe here in Fort Lauderdale. This is the yellow room. You can tell that by one wall that's yellow. On February 1st, they're doing a special event here called RPG Escape 2020, which is going to be an amazing event. There's going to be a lot of people who are in the industry of RPG development who are coming to talk to people. I think they're even doing a paid gaming session with
Somebody is going to run a gaming
Will.
session, yes.
The names, you'll be seeing more information coming up over the next week or two. There's a video coming up that'll have like highlights on the people and all that. So there's a lot of cool stuff that's about to hit hard with in this place, which is really exciting to see it kind of opening up. They've got all their games here. If you ever want to come and just play games, this place is fantastic for it. They have a library that is just massive. They sell food soon.
Counter service soon.
Counter service soon. Within 2 weeks, I think. By
Hopefully this
RPG
month,
Escape 2020.
if not next month.
Yes. So that's almost here. Oh yes. We gotta point out, sorry that there was a camera whack, and there was a camera whack thing when I went over there to turn on the cameras. So I want to check something, and I forgot we were already live. I was like, oh, we're live. So I came back over. We're live. What else did I get to? After this game, Zealots of Zul is at 6 o'clock. That is Cliff Dunn's game. It's D&D 5e. This game is Esper Genesis, which is a D&D 5e science fiction variant, which is very cool. It is sort of, the way that I like to run it, it's sort of a cross between The Expanse and Star Wars. A little less campy than Star Wars, a little more campy than The Expanse.
I always feel you throw in whether intentional or not, a bit of the Mass Effect for those of you who've played.
I do.
The system favors that.
Yeah.
And the system is definitely,
Yeah.
I think it was inspired something
It's
by
got
it,
shades of Mass Effect
For
in
sure.
it for sure.
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah, it appeals to a lot of the players.
Yeah.
I'm Hogan.
I'm going to do a recap of last week a little bit.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
the GM's doing it.
I know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Take notes. Is what
That's
that
the
means.
opposite.
Last week, everyone decided collectively that it was important to go back to Phreesis and try and find that Atorian that they had heard was somewhere in the lab, the Dubois lab. But there happened to be a weather problem going on, which was a massive century level sandstorm, which obviously are a very rare event. When they happen, they can cover an entire side of the planet, which is what is happening, or was happening. It started to subside towards the end of their excursion there. Their timing was good enough to get in, and they got in under the protection of invisibility, almost. The drones were incapable of flying, so there was no monitors outside. Sensors were on in the buildings, but they were able to stealth in a way that was useful enough to get in. They did get discovered while they were there by some scientists who were xenobiologists or the like, who were studying a whole plethora of aliens that they had captured, some of which were alive, some of which were not alive. One of them was an Atorian,
Yes.
who said a few things to the players telepathically. Mostly about being proud of who they've become, which if you've watched the episodes previously would make sense. If you had only jumped in on that episode, probably wouldn't make much sense. So, and he was killed before he could be freed. But they did free 2 other human-sized aliens. That's about the only thing I can say about them that would relate. One of them is very squid-like and does not do well in the G's of the planet, in the gravity of the planet. So it's more like an octopus on a platter, which is kind of what it is right now, because they're floating him on in the Esper Genesis version of Tensor Floating Disk.
Gravitic disk.
Gravitic disk. And the other one is
Very spindly, very long. Like,
and
very glowing.
lights changing all the time all through it.
Yeah.
Arms and legs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's humanoid. I remember the picture.
Yeah.
Just fluorescent or
And then during the escape,
Positively incandescent.
and during the escape, were discovered by drones. They were sort of discovered by drones by a scientist that had sent a.
Albert.
that's right. Those scientists.
And that scientist actually ran away and survived, which is funny.
He's got a name now. We're going after him.
Oh, he's on the list.
Yep.
Deutsche Key.
Albert.
Albert.
Albert designed
Albert, right. White frizzy hair.
That's
that
actually
guy.
funny. I forgot the scientist's name because it didn't really matter.
It matters to
But
me.
now it matters. He's on the list.
He's on the
We
list.
looked at his ID specifically because
You
we knew
did.
something was up.
So they started to try and get out, and there was a substantial increase of security very quickly that they've had to shoot their way through and been shot by several times on the way out.
Fun fact.
Led by bullets do hurt,
Yeah.
and they were joined by Indore Chiki, which has been an enemy of theirs since session
About session
1 or 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
I wanna say
Yeah.
a foil.
One that they really don't like. She was actually very lucky that she was not struck by the dagger that Soren carried.
Yeah.
Came close.
Very close.
Dice decided.
The dice did decide it. So you guys got out of the building and you had your ship come down to ground level, clear the sand, and you are arriving at the lowered hold so you can get in the ship quickly. And that's where we ended last week.
Got a question. Can you remind me what precisely the Atorian said to Soren? Or I'm sorry, to Kelrin? It was about the 3-child. I don't know if you have the exact.
Yep, I do.
Oh, please, yeah.
Because that seemed kind of important,
Yeah,
but we were
I
in the
know.
middle
It
of
was like,
chaos. And it's like, oh, this is. I'm getting shot at. Right?
He said, keep the worlds closed, dangers across every rift. The mind of the 3-child can explain.
Mind of the 3-child. All right.
And said
I'm
that
proud
we
that you
knew
arrived.
what the
Yeah.
3-child was.
I'm proud that you arrived, that you live and have grown up so much in so little time, but you're on the precipice of enlightenment or an engulfing darkness.
Take your pick.
Yeah. Engulfing darkness, like a black hole, for example.
There you go.
And when you asked where you would be able to find that, it said, it's in the depths of the eldest beings. You now have the tools to find it. And then
There we go.
it said, and there's such darkness in some before being shot. It also had said to our Frankenstein, you're very interesting, very beautiful,
Yes.
before it was shot.
It is a strange turn of events, to be sure.
Okay.
That was one of the cooler parts.
Yes, it was.
And then you guys were shot at by drones, security people, attacked by Endore.
A running
She
battle
did
to
some
get
weird
out
shit
of
you
the
hadn't seen her do
battle.
before.
Yeah.
She got out of the room. You guys got past her.
I was thinking.
She was facing through walls and stuff.
She did. She faced through the wall.
I was thinking the other day, I'm trying to figure out who she hates more between you and me. Well, I typically get in the face more. I think you've actually sneak attacked and stabbed her like on at least 2 occasions.
He's done way more damage.
Right.
Yeah, I think she actually hates you more than me.
Because she dodged your big attack with the knife.
I think you were on her.
Probably.
You're on her Christmas card.
Don't worry, you're both on her.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure, but I'm sure there's a sliding scale of poop.
Probably. So, if you want to go around the room, let everyone know who you are and who you're playing.
Kevin Wagner playing Jack Crow, human specialist, pilot of the. Did everybody come up with names yet? Oh, failed the homework assignment. I got two.
I've got
Thank you.
5, thank you.
I'm waiting for the next ship meeting.
There you go.
Yeah,
And,
me too.
To reveal.
Yeah.
Right.
I suppose my turn. I'm Kyle Jablonski. I'm playing 1479 Soren, resident bullet sponge, and get her into melee, and trying to ensure that Operation Dust Off succeeds with 0 casualty. Okay, with less than 0, with only 1 casualty.
0 friendly casualties.
Well, we're kind of past that bar with the Atorian. So we're going for a not a major success, but a good success.
Okay. 1 or 2 casualties.
1 or 2 casualties.
I'm Keith Dalrymple. I play Marl Yaris, a nascent explorer, Star-Kesh adept, who's been asleep for most of his existence, roughly 12,000 years. So he's a budding explorer, a neonate adept, and also a secondary bullet sponge as of the last combat.
Yeah, right? That's what you get for being in the back.
3 of them.
Oh, I'll be safe here. Oh no.
So he's very skilled, but not in medicine, so we'll see if I bleed out this
The
game.
Kesh didn't have the technology of hallways
That's right. It's all new to them.
with fronts and backs to them.
So I'm Eugene Marshall. I'm playing Kelrin Ganrick, a Dendus Melder and astronomical, astral celestial
Oh,
cartographer, whatever you like. I make star maps. That's what I'm saying. A curiosity killed the Dendus, or will very soon if I'm not careful. And I'm super pumped to go
From the bullets.
solving problems, discovering ancient mysteries, plunging into the depths of a crucible, etc.
For science.
Like zoinks.
For science! Also, this is cool. Yeah,
Right.
Zoinks, man.
it's like,
So do you want to remind me where your hit point level was at?
Yeah, I would love to.
yeah.
And 2 is the operative word there.
Okay,
2.
I'm hurting really bad, man. I'm only at 17 hit points.
I took 2 points of damage.
Wow.
I'm at
Yeah.
24.
You were
Yeah.
meleeing
just like
with
the rogue.
Dora there. I'm at 14. Yeah, out of 20. Okay.
Yes, I have used, I think, all my special features save for 2 dice.
I'm also way low on talent points.
Yeah, how much does a second level talent point?
3.
3? Okay.
Between 2 and 3 for rank.
so you're in running up into the hold of the ship, and the ship has blasted all the sand out of the way to clear it for you, and you can see that the haze is still holding in the air. Like the haze is never really gone.
Right.
It really just made a whole big lope to lower it enough that you can get into the ship, but it's still sitting on a pile of sand at a bit of an angle, just holding on. Now the sand is a lot like flour. It just like, so it's not really all that cockpit. It's partially buried to get down here, but the hold is empty, and you run up.
I run straight for the helm.
What do the other three of you do?
I'm just trying to get inside. You know.
You're inside.
Yeah, like
You're right in the
get
hole.
Inside. I want to stay with the aliens like Kelvin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm definitely trying to usher the. We've got 2 aliens with us.
Yes.
Then I'm trying to usher them on, telepathically communicate it's all okay. We're gonna get out
We're
of
on
here.
escort duty. Maybe med lab will be the next stop.
Maybe give them limited access.
And as you're trying to bring them on, you hear the ship go. Those 2 are not authorized.
Quick, authorize. We authorize them
Boots!
temporarily. Yeah.
What? The boots. Okay.
Not to the bridge.
Who are
Not
they?
to the bridge.
Yeah.
And there's a shot that comes from the building.
Oh,
I'm authorizing. And he very quickly authorizes them.
I'm laying down, covering fire out the back as best I can.
Okay.
Close that door.
And the door starts to go up. You can see that there are people coming to the doorway of the building who are shooting. Both of them hit the ship and bounces off, and doesn't get inside the door as it's closing.
I shout over the comms or whatever to Jack, like, can we, burn these guys with the engines as we take off?
You bet.
Possible. So I limp towards
So-
midday.
What are you doing? You plug in.
As soon as I plug in, I blast the hell out of them with the exhaust,
Right?
and head out low towards the dune side.
Aft boosters.
Yeah, as was recommended towards the dune.
Speed of heat.
And and we had kind of a basic layout of where those weapons were. I'll try and keep that in mind as well.
Right.
Maybe a
Underground
pilot check.
housing.
Right.
Turbines to power.
We have one.
24.
Nice.
I think
No, did we?
got a full
we
complement.
have
We got
plus
it.
one missile. We have
Yeah.
enough missiles for
Plus one.
full housing plus one.
What are the rest of you doing is you feel the ship lurching in ways like,
Med bay.
whoa, whoa.
You might want to hold on. All right.
Soren's making his way to the turret.
Okay.
He wants to get ready to try that puppy out.
Yeah, we need somebody on weapons. I'm going to med bay.
You're gonna turn it up. What are you doing?
I'm standing up. Actually, Kelleran is standing up, delivering one of those speeches that the flight attendant gives.
Right.
Prepare for takeoff. Secure your seatbelt fastened, and hold on and kiss. Put your head between your knees and kiss your ass
Keep
goodbye.
your head and
Squid
tentacles
slides off.
inside the floating disc.
Right.
I have a question. Does the disc maintain
Level.
levelness to the surface of the ship or the surface of the planet?
I would say it's related to the
Probably
gravity
to the
that we're
ship.
experiencing.
Yeah,
So if the
okay.
ship has its own gravity.
Right. So the ship, the alien slides off.
Probably.
That's what I was gonna say.
In the event of a water landing, you may be used as a flotation device.
I only have rudimentary control over it. So
The other alien floats in the center of the room. As the ship rolls, it kind of stays where it is.
Was it
Yeah,
floating
he-
down the hallway the
Yeah,
whole time?
he floated. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Oh, that's
Those-
Oh, he was floating.
The bright
I
guy.
thought he was just like
No,
taking his
he was like,
sweetheart's time.
Well, I'll try to pick up the squid off the ground. It's now maybe get into some sort of low-G tank.
I'll assist you. I figure they both probably need to go to med bay.
Hey, put on your own oxygen mask first before helping others. You're bleeding out.
Oh, I'll contact you guys. Yeah, I was thinking about the squid. Maybe like a rolling table out of med bay or out of the tool shop.
Yeah, so I'll help you escort.
All right.
Maybe a,
Because they might need medical attention.
Yeah,
perception
they might be
check.
dying. I have no idea. The
yeah.
atmosphere is
Yeah.
killing them. or
What type
what.
of life support they use.
22.
You're looking through the turret controls, and there's video to it, and you can see that there are towers rising up.
Ooh.
And you can see that the haze it's a hazy air, but it's not like it was when you came in.
Gun crew to pilot, we may be experiencing problems very soon. Mysterious towers have appeared.
Uh-oh. All right,
And they're kind of around the property.
Oh, wow.
In the perimeter. Advise immediate evac ASAP PDQ or we will become BBQ.
All right, somewhere in the midst of that, I'll put a couple things.
Give me a pilot check. You can tell they're starting to aim.
We are being targeted.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
You see a battery of missiles launch from one,
Ooh.
and
Evasive maneuvers.
good daddy got a 20. One of them explodes pretty close, but you're far enough away that you take no damage. You all feel it in the ship though.
Yeah.
In the ship
Everyone do the Star
rocks
Trek rock.
in the space it's in.
We do not believe they have acquired a firing solution yet, but they are getting closer.
So you get a little bit further away, and you stay low, which is helpful. It makes it harder for you to be targeted. You can make me a perception check. You're the only one who's really kind of watching for this stuff, so
Remind me again, the turret, it's on the top or bottom?
on the top.
Okay. 20.
Nice. You notice that there are drones in the air now. Not big ones, but just a lot of drones.
Be advised, we have incoming bogeys.
Man.
Attempting retaliatory measures. I'm gonna try and take shots at the drones if I can.
They're small.
Try the towers.
I mean, you can shoot
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm in the turret, right? So,
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, you can get them. You can try.
I sure hope they have a nice welcome waiting for us at the
Yeah,
door.
we got dual cannon turrets.
gunnery is under, what, Dex or?
I would say,
With that system, probably Dex.
I would say it's Dex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Generally it's Dex.
Yeah.
Negative contact, too much dust in the air. A roll of 3.
Alright. Can I get an initiative roll from the two of you?
22.
13.
Very good.
I think there's anything I need to help right now.
Dang, makes sense plan. Flashbacks. Lucia 5.
Okay, 22. What are you doing, Sorry?
I'm gonna, seeing how many drones there are and how small they are, and they're not quite in range yet, I'm gonna prioritize trying to take down a tower or two,
Okay.
trying to make it so that Jack can slip through a little easier.
Right, one of the nearest towers
Yeah.
as we're exiting the scene.
And you notice as their towers are rising that they're not actually touching the ground anymore.
Be advised, the towers are no longer touching the ground. We do not know exactly what this entails. Advising further caution. Nat 1.
Oh, you're on fire!
You missed.
Suppressing fire!
Okay, maybe a piloting check. Go ahead.
Sure.
You're at 13, so 1, 2, 3,
19.
19. Nice. You're rolling good today.
Yeah.
Eventually you're gonna roll bad.
I know. It's coming.
I'm rolling alternates.
Your inaccurate shots are helping make sure that we don't get hit, because they can't get a beat on
Oh, that was
us.
good.
Well, I go from rolling a 19 to a 3 to like a 17 to back down to a 1.
Back and forth.
I
Yeah.
know. Exploring the space.
Welcome to 5th edition.
Right?
High rolls and low rolls.
Swing a d20.
A barrage of missiles comes from all these different towers to the area you're at. All of them but one tower doesn't fire yet. And I mean between him and you before your initiative.
Okay, yeah, gunnery. Gunnery is Dex.
And most of the missiles just it looks like they're attacking the area that they expect you're gonna go to, as if you were playing baseball and throwing the ball at someone and hoping that they don't want, trying to hit somebody with a ball. Somebody hit you with a ball.
Dodgeball, man.
Oh, okay. Oops. Alright.
The ship gets hit by a missile, you guys get rocked hard. It's not a nuclear missile, thank goodness, right? That's a benefit.
Well,
Yeah.
That would be bad for everyone.
Tactical nuclear missiles.
And there's a hole in part of the hole where the missile hit it.
So expensive.
They are. Luckily, you're paid well now. You have money.
Yeah.
Does that force field come up again? Because that's where we were near there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the hole gets covered by a generated field by the ship.
So I get on the. Oh, may I inject in that initiative?
You don't see it happen, but you do. You're in the hole. You guys are in the hole. You see it happen. You see a hole happen.
Right.
A big explosion. You get blown back. Actually, make me a strength check.
Well, clearly my forte. Hey, 16.
Nice.
I was headed for Med Bay, but I'm probably still in the hold. 4. Like a star if I can.
There you go.
You each take 2 points of damage.
That will take me to 0.
It will.
Ooh.
As the explosion hits and rocks the ship, you get thrown around.
Oh! Fall unconscious.
You see him get hit hard. He was right near the area. You were close, but you didn't get hit like he did, and he was definitely injured.
I couldn't have myself.
So I see Marl go down, and I will react.
Also, the squid takes some points, takes damage. The other one does not.
Hopefully the squid is sturdier than I.
I don't know, he doesn't seem too good to do too well in that 0G, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
And he's not doing good.
Like an octopus.
I guess I will shout over comms. We got a hole in the hold. Maybe go low, blow up some sand. They're targeting us with human eyes, right? Throw up some sand, switch directions, hightail it. I trust you. I should shut up.
Right, we're technologically.
That's what I'm doing.
And then I'm going to get a first aid kit. Well, I have a first aid kit on my person, but whatever it can do to help him out medically.
Jack, what are you doing?
So they're, I don't know that would help, because they're basically firing blindly, just kind of
Correct.
in an area. So, okay, I'm just gonna focus on speed and get,
Yeah.
I'll jinx to try to, do I notice that
You're not
there's one
doing
tower
that
not
either.
firing? Do I notice that?
Yeah.
Target the tower that's not firing.
Roger.
Aha!
Beginning
Soren, you notice the drones are not coming at you. They're going high.
Oh. Be advised, drones on high, acting as eyes. Targeting tower, beginning assault. 19.
You hit the tower. So, are you using you're using the energy weapon. So, right, not the missiles.
No.
Turrets.
Yeah, the turret. I'm currently. That's a question. Do I have access to all the weapons from here, or am I just?
You can access the missiles from there and the energy.
Yeah,
weapon.
you should have access to all weapon systems.
Well, I would assume I would target the spine mount generally.
The what?
I thought there was one that's spine mounted, like some kind
There
of
is.
gamma ray.
Right, that one is, you would do that from the front probably. The ship has to be aimed in the
Right.
direction.
Okay.
He can fire it for you.
Right, typically all
But
weapon
you can't-
systems are
he doesn't
available to
aim
whoever
it.
is running the weapons.
The weapon station.
Yep. I'm going to take credit for all of that. All your
There you go.
damage.
All the kills.
Yep.
Yeah.
You also take credit for if we die.
I'll be the first.
There you go.
That's right.
You won't have to worry
He's
about it. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. If I'm targeting the tower, I'm probably actually going to use a missile.
Okay.
So I'll just
Launch. Give me your gunnery roll. Gunnery check.
another one, or the one I just
Oh,
rolled?
what'd you roll?
Uh,
A 19, right? Or something. Okay.
19.
Yeah, you hit. You see this?
Sidewinders away. Be advised, 5x5 in the pipe.
I don't know what kind of damage this thing does. 100 D12.
Yeah.
You know, it just occurs to us we have not tested any of these weapons sufficiently.
Well, now's as good a time as any.
Yeah.
Field test.
It occurs to me that each of us is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on his back. We have done any tests with it.
Until now.
It gets engulfed in fire when it strikes. You see the fire roll around the cylinder that's floating it up.
Confirmed hit.
You're still moving so fast, it's hard to see exactly what it did.
Confirmed hit. Damage uncertain.
Definitely it. And so that was 22. How many? See you. Still
A lot of dice getting rolled back there.
None of it good, I'm sure.
And missiles launch from 4 of them. And one of them hits the ship. And the ship takes some more damage again.
Could have a new name suggestion. The Swiss cheese.
Yeah, there you go.
The sponge.
It is a holy ship.
Hey!
I mean, if we interred the
There you go, yeah.
you interred the Artorians on the ship, it's a
Yeah, it's gonna be our space hearse in a minute here.
funerary ship.
Space hearse. Watch out.
I'm happy to just take my requisite bard credit for most of the damage that you do, since I mounted the weapons.
So, once again,
Make me a
It works.
piloting check, Jack.
if it works, you're more than welcome.
Nope.
If not, you get all the blame and that's all.
I'll take 50% of the credit.
It did
None of
damage
the blame.
to a stabilizer, and you are feeling the ship. So you're flying sideways-ish and holding on. You slide.
Which you've done before.
Yeah, it's true.
Make me a dex check.
Yeah, that's not easy.
Natural one.
Yay!
It's nice going.
You got a point of damage. You slide down the wall and hit the floor unexpectedly.
Right,
And
which was now
you check
this
on
way.
Switty.
Yep. I'm against the wall.
Oh, you know what would be terrible right now?
Don't give me any suggestions.
Yeah.
But I must. I've already started the sentence.
You have to. You can't not continue.
If the cryopods opened up right
There you
now,
go. That would be good.
Let's hope they're secure.
I tied them up good. I did the old middle-aged guy of yep. Did the ritual chant of yep. That ain't going nowhere.
We'll be fine. If it can't see it, it can't hurt you, right?
Jack, what are you doing?
How are we doing? What's the effective range and how well they're able to blanket the area with missiles? How much longer do I think we're going to be in significant danger?
Are we at the midway
You don't know
point
yet.
of
The missiles are
range?
definitely finding
Just
you.
all over the
They're
place?
finding you near you.
Which is
They're using it as like a battery, almost like mortar shells.
Yep.
Firing in an area until something hits.
Fire for effect.
flak, yeah. So
But they're more targetable seemingly than you think. They seem to really be. They know the area you're in enough and are able to target areas pretty well because there's enough missiles.
computer.
But they're filling the air with
Gotcha.
missiles. I mean, that's what it
Computer,
is.
in your estimate, would we be under more danger from trying a 2 or 3 tier dimensional shift than from just trying to fly away conventionally?
That's exactly what I was wondering.
Is this on comms?
Is it
No.
Yes, between me and the computer.
I was gonna
Right,
say
to
we
the
have
computer.
we have opinions on this.
The DNI port, man.
There may be more risk this close to the surface of the planet.
Who knows what buildings they've put in the next dimension over?
Right. Or if there's a similar planet in the next dimension over.
Turns out alternate dimension.
All right, well then I
also
start
getting shot
trying
at.
to fly really randomly then, hopefully in the same general direction, but I'm focusing more on just not being where they would.
One double back.
Yeah.
22. What are you doing?
How high up are the drones?
They seem to be moving up and trying to get where they can be used as spotters of some kind.
Yeah,
That was my
So they're
assumption.
getting high enough
Yeah, that's
to be spotters.
that's what I said the
Yeah,
first.
the eyes in the sky.
Yeah, switching to targeting the drones.
Okay.
Lay down some fire there. $22.
What are you firing with?
The turret.
Okay.
Just like strafing.
You hit. It's gone.
Now, let me ask.
They can't
is,
take a hit from that.
is this a futile gesture or like are there enough drones around in the air? There's like
A lot of drones starting to fill the air.
There's a lot of drones filling the air.
They've been anticipating you.
Yeah.
They've been trying to figure out how to deal with you.
Of course.
So they're doing something about it.
Well, I salute their proactive.
Okay.
Good for them.
Their turn. Let's see.
I thought it was going to be something like Twister with the drones where, like
Oh.
mapping out the storm.
Right. I think the air's starting to clear enough.
Oh, that one doesn't sound good.
Yeah,
That
it's none of
doesn't
that.
sound good. The ship lurches hard. It hits a sand dune as you start to hit the dune areas. Make me a piloting check.
Oh, there we go, 11.
Okay.
Oh, 12. 12.
Yeah. Everyone gets thrown hard as you enter a dune and the engine goes off.
We made it to the dunes.
Hey, we did!
Make me a perception check.
14.
The turret is sticking out of the sand, and you can see you're at an angle like sideways.
Right.
But you can see, you can see kind of around you this way. I mean, you can move it up and down, whatever, but you can't go all the way down because it'll go into the sand. But you can see that there are, on the horizon, people and some Kalid coming your way.
Be advised.
Not horizon, they're closer than that, but
Right.
not not very close.
Be advised, we have incoming on to the northeast people, and what looks like Kalids. Assumption of friendlies.
Oh, good. That's better. No.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, using logic, I don't think the high-tech mercenaries are going to be using the Kalids.
Probably scrappers. That's good.
Some Romanovs backed forces, perhaps?
Oh, we can only hope they are friendly.
You're unconscious,
Yeah.
and
I hear a lot of be advised.
Be advised. Be advised. There's a lot to be advised of. There you go.
Crashing, lurching about.
before the second hit, he staunched the bleeding and got you stabilized enough.
First aid kit things.
And the engine, you all feel the engine of the ship turn on again, and then the ship becomes blurry.
Oh, here we go.
Self-defense mechanism happening.
Oh.
Be advised, the ship is turned on and is becoming blurry.
Yeah.
Right, you can see the
Yeah,
sand
we see
through
that.
it a little bit, like it becomes semi-transparent.
We've seen this happen before.
Yeah.
Prepare for quantum shift.
Oh boy.
Maybe, you don't really know.
Presence.
And it stops.
Blurring?
Yes.
So we no longer can see through the ship is no longer translucent?
It's not. The ship needs some structural repairs. It may be worth evacuating. There are incoming.
Okay.
Right.
Time to get out.
Drones.
All right. So,
Drones and Kalids and scrappers.
Okay. Is it,
Oh my.
I mean, I'm gonna try and make a quick assessment of our alien friends. Like, do they need immediate medical intervention, or can they stay here? Do we need to bring them with us? Do they need to be plugged into some sort of life support? I mean,
Well, the squid can barely move.
but is it dying, or is it just,
It's not going
You
into
don't
any
know.
kind of shock or anything like that.
It's taking damage.
Is viscous green ichor flowing freely?
There's no ichor flowing freely.
It's mostly
It took
hot filled
concussion
with
type
gas.
damages.
okay. Well, I just don't know whether I'd be able to bring them with us alive, or if I need to leave them here. Can I make some sort of medical / xenobiological assessment?
Xenobiology.
You'd probably better put the squid into a cryo chamber.
Right. The floater.
The other one,
Unknown. All right. Well, then I will
you
work
don't
on
know.
trying to secure the squid.
I mean, if it's floating, he's probably okay.
Yeah, right?
If he can still do that.
I mean, I can try and use my telepathic communication with them.
Anything that
as well.
basically has a language.
Mental missive to talk to them if they're close to just like, are you okay? Can I help? I'm going to put you in a safe pod for a moment.
You only get emotional responses from the squid that are all panic.
All right.
please be to advise to be calm.
Yeah, right. I'll try and do what I best I can.
Administering tactical sedative.
It may understand you in its weird, light-based
Now the light one, you don't
language.
even see him mind necessarily.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of
That alien.
it's that alien.
I wonder if these creatures came when we jumped dimensions. No, we like swap with other individuals from other places.
I'm not ruling it out.
That was the theory we were working on.
Yeah,
with
because we got a squiddy. They're probably extra dimensional.
Something to ponder when we are not being hunted and shot at this exact second.
Yeah. I will say that the advice. So as we're getting ready, I'll shout over comms like, maybe don't jump dimensions. Given that our friend who got shot said that we should keep the worlds closed.
Yes, this is good advice. Let us adhere to it.
Hey ship, let's minimize that if we can. Spoke to Notorian. Play later. Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, we gotta talk to the ship.
So you're unconscious.
I'm stable. That's fine.
And you start to wake up.
Oh.
And everything is black around you for the moment. And you kind of, as you're waking though, you can't really see the floor or anything around. It's just black around you.
Oh.
And it's black into the distance.
Can I feel the ship on the inside? On the interior
Well, you
of
don't
the ship?
see the ship, but you feel a floor. of some
Okay,
kind.
yeah, as long as it feels like the interior of the ship.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'll assume the lights are just out.
That's not metal. It just looks like darkness, but there's something that feels like something there.
Oh. I am in pain. I vocalize.
Is there anyone around to hear? If you are in pain
No one hears
and there is no one around to hear you, are you really in pain?
Well, I'm reasonably stable, so I will try to right myself
And you can.
and
You write yourself.
feel my way around. I was
feel
heading
yourself.
towards Medbay before the ship lurched. And
And you walk a little bit and you hit a barrier of some kind. You can't see it, but you can feel it. Because everything is just dark.
hello, ship.
There's no response.
All right, I'll try to find a door or a portal. Keep feeling along this wall or barrier.
And you feel all the way around and it feels like it just wraps around you.
Feel like
You're mine.
I'm in a part of the ship that I'm not normally supposed to be in.
It's very mime-like.
Oh, yeah.
You can see yourself like you have light on you, but everything else is just black.
If nothing feels different along the perimeter, that's what I'll look for. I'll like something that's not smooth or something. I don't know,
And after a while,
a
you
protrusion, anything.
fall back to sleep.
Okay.
You just can't find
Yeah,
anything.
in some weird black space.
And then you wake up again
Right.
in blackness. And you kind of remembered that vaguely.
Right. So I'll get up and ask for a ship. Start feeling my way around.
And you kind of go through the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing happens. You find nothing, and eventually you just run out of things to do and you sit and ponder or whatever.
Well, I'm going to attempt to push my way through this
Okay.
barrier and use my talent of phase shift.
Okay. Try it.
It's a teleport ability.
Okay.
It's like I can go 30 feet as a bonus action.
Okay.
I fold space between myself and a point of destination within my range.
And you phase shift. And you
I've sort of done this before with the silicon.
come into a space and
Yeah.
you realize you're in outer space.
Ah!
And you're tethered to the shuttle, thank God. And you're on the shuttle and you realize, oh, I needed to fix this. Okay. And it's sort of like you're watching yourself watch yourself.
Gotcha.
Like a weird space that you're in. But you realize you're on assignment.
Oh, well then I have repairs to do.
You do on the shuttle.
Okay.
But you have to fix an antenna array that was meant to look at the galactic center. So you were setting it and setting the calibration. And you know that the numbers are off and they're not setting, it's not holding the settings, there's something wrong.
All right.
Because it's calibrating to both the planet and the GC. And you're setting everything and you're realigning. And you're basically doing a spacewalk. You know,
Yes.
and you're kind of like, this is a spacewalk. This is very cool.
Yes. It's like it's
And
my
you're-
first
and you're-
time.
And you're kind of floating over the shuttle, and you realize that that is a marvel of technology. That you guys have invented this amazing shuttle. It's you've allowed you to go to the fifth planet out from the sun.
Faring through space.
Yeah, I know. It's and you know you have a team in there, and it is just amazing to look at. You know, to see this from outer space.
Of course, I marvel at it all.
And you can't quite figure out why the numbers are not calibrating, so you start making adjustments. And finally, the bigger numbers get what you know to be accurate based on your calculations. You have a little computer that's helping you calculate
Good, good.
with a little keyboard.
Yeah.
And you're setting them, and you're like, they're a little off to the GC, so I'll have to make that adjustment.
Recalibrate.
And you're looking at the numbers, and you're like, they're a little off, and you recalibrate, and then you're like, got it. And you realize you have everything perfect finally. And you see a light in the distance. You're like, and it's moving a little brighter, it's getting a little bigger. And as it's happening, you're trying to remember if you were supposed to be meeting up with someone out here, because it's a busy area of space for that bit of space.
Sure.
And then there's in your suit this rumbling sound. Like in the suit, like something is rumbling, and you can feel the tether is disconnected. And you realize the shuttle is floating away from you a little.
Oh.
And then this light gets very big, and you go into blackness. Okay, what are you doing?
Basically, I unplug and exit the ship. Well, I go back to the hold, see how everybody's doing.
No sign of hostiles up top at the moment, right?
No, but you're on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
You see it.
My field of view is a little limited.
You're talking about playing alien manning, plus making sure my crewmate here isn't dying.
A battery of missiles flies over, and none of them hit.
I'm fine. I'm a junior space.
You guys hear all that outside, though. There's suddenly
You're having a
like-
flashback.
and you know that like it's a lot. Yeah, you can see some of them.
They are getting steadily closer. Be advised, missiles are getting steadily closer.
Well, are they zeroing in?
But now that we're in the sand, maybe they can't see us.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Something, quantity, quality of its own. We're going to exit the turret and begin getting ready.
Into the ship or
Yeah.
out of the ship?
Into the ship.
Into the ship, okay.
Yeah, and getting ready. Make our way to the bathtub, the armory / bathroom.
Okay. You get down. What are you doing?
Um,
You get to their bathtub.
so I tried to put the squid friend in some sort of tank to sort of keep it alive. I
Little
then
juice.
made sure Marl is not dying, and
I'm stable.
maybe swapped Marl onto the guided disc from the squid, And I have to check the duration. I might have to
I think
cast
it's
that.
10 minutes.
I might have to cast that again by now.
It's up to you.
But see if I can't get him to bring him along. If we're evacuating ship, I'm not going to leave Marl behind. So
Okay.
I'm doing those things, which will probably take a few minutes.
I'm easy to port. I'm only like 150.
I'm not the strongest.
I'm not either.
You're using
Soren?
drag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can always drag.
Although you're dragging on a hard incline.
Right. Well, maybe we'll go downward if we can. I don't
Yes, Cal. We are busy gathering munitions.
know. Can we gather our unconscious crewmates?
How many unconscious?
One.
One.
Marl?
Morrow? Yes, we will be there shortly.
Thank you.
As I heft up the remaining grenades and all the other rifles.
Okay. What are you doing, Jack?
Helping. It sounds like evacuate.
Right. We begin
That's what the ship
debarking
meant, right?
procedure.
Yeah, that's what
You
the ship.
see from the room that the crowd chambers are normally in. You put the one in there. In the back of there, you see. I don't know if you remember them. You remember them. There were a bunch of robot drones, and they all started leaving. Many of them have tools and
The repair drones,
Yes.
right? So it'll repair itself while we leave. Hopefully, they won't be able to commandeer the ship somehow.
Please be advised, set self-destruct in the event of action.
No. Just lock it down. Anyway.
A lockdown.
Negative. We cannot. Ship cannot be captured initiating self-destruct.
I'll just go to another dimension and come back later. That would be smart.
Yeah.
Another barrage of missiles goes way past you.
Oh,
Good.
way.
Excellent.
So they make
Not to the horizon where the people are. They're just. That just looked like they don't know where you are now.
Yeah.
Like they've lost you, more or less.
Be advised, from the sounds of it, we are receiving a missile barrage, but they are unaware of our current presence.
just so you know, Soren, you can assume we are advised.
Be advised of my advisements, they will keep coming as long as I breathe. We must be advised. And I finally, as I open the door to get into the hull where everyone is.
Okay.
Is there still some haze in the air before it unplugs?
Yes.
Okay.
There's haze all over there.
Good,
good.
There's a hazy air, but it's not like the storm anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wow, these are a lot of holes. This will be expensive. What happened to him?
Well, he was nearly dead walking in, and then we got tossed around because of missiles exploding, and he took a hit, I think. I did too, but, you know, I'm good.
That is good.
I put the squid in a tank so we can survive. Or it can survive while we're gone. That guy, I don't know what to say about him. Pointing at our floating friend. He doesn't talk much at all. It, they,
Right.
I don't know his pronouns.
Floaty guy.
It is, appears to be doing all right, all things considered. Very well. Go and hoist up Marl and put him on my other side. Guns and such on one half, unconscious Kesh on the other.
Right. Computer, we're gonna leave. Please don't, if you can, don't let anybody else come in here and try and capture you. You might want to disappear into another dimension if you have to, but
We will go into maintenance mode once you exit the ship.
Good luck, ship.
you know, we did meet a live Atorian who was alive for a minute. We can tell you about that if we ever see you again.
No response.
Get out of the ship.
Good luck ship is a good name.
Good luck.
Good luck ship lollipop.
Good luck to you.
Is he staying or coming?
Let's find out.
I gesture at him. Does he move along?
When you start moving collectively, he
Comes.
starts moving.
He's
Good, all right,
always
there we
kept
go.
pace with us.
There you
Yeah,
go.
right?
That's good.
Even if he's not all there, he's kept pace with our movements.
Anything to grab? I got my breather pack.
But, you know, if he follows you, you got to keep him. Take care of him.
That's right.
Yeah, we own him.
I don't think he has a mouth. We haven't found a mouth.
Another
yet.
stray we brought with us. Yeah.
Putting jamming chocolate bars right up into it.
And you start climbing out.
Do we have the surface car we can bring, or is it not going to be able to get out right now?
It's
What's inside? Yeah.
Sideways and strapped.
We're on
to
foot.
the-
You probably can't even open the hold enough to get it out. You can open enough to get yourselves out.
Huh. This situation seems familiar.
Sounds
Oh,
bad
I don't like
before, but yeah, let's get out of this
You're
house.
not freezes.
I know. I say we
It's time to
never
go.
come back here
Yeah.
ever again.
Well, but we will have to require the ship for that.
Would it really be that bad if it got swallowed by a black hole? I mean, all things considered.
Just freezes.
We are beginning, as much as we have come to enjoy the green cakes, we are beginning to agree with your assessment. A small micro black hole would not be the worst thing to happen to this place. No offense.
Calids.
Oh,
Kalids are
Yeah.
moving up towards you guys, and you see a bunch of scrappers. Apparently scrappers.
Yeah. Well armed.
Hope they're
Well-armed,
scrappers.
Actively behaving scrappers, right?
Scrapper
Good.
troopers.
Scrapper troopers.
Cool too. Scrap troopers. What happened?
we
Yeah.
got shut
Can it
down.
be repaired?
Yeah, it's repairing itself currently. We just need some time. And
How much of it's sticking out now?
The turret and a part of the hold.
can we camouflage
Yeah,
it?
can you help bury it?
Just camouflage it so that it can't be seen by drone from above.
It can't be seen by drones anyway.
Get
Sure,
the
the
Kalid.
Kalid.
Oh, that's right,
It
cameras.
can't be seen by drones regardless.
Yeah, only live eyes can see it. Camera can't. Oh, that's a good point.
Get the Kalids to kick up sand.
Don't bury it, but
Well, I mean,
cover it.
Well, if we
Yeah.
move away a little bit, then they won't. Nobody will be able to see it unless they accidentally like, walk along and find it.
Yeah.
Or fly over and see with eyes. But still, camo would help.
not saying bury it deep. Bury it a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like at the beach.
At the beach.
So a little camo for it, especially that turret. That's probably easy.
They, with no question, start burying the turret area and the hold area as much as they can. So
Does
what
this
else
not
what
seem
do we know?
familiar?
It
Seems very familiar, but we
Well-
cannot quite place where this circumstance has occurred before.
Yeah.
We're doing it in reverse now.
One of them steps forward and is, you need to record the information that you've learned so that in case anything happens, at least it's gotten out.
Okay, so I should have. So I had my drone recording. We did.
He's got a computer.
I tried to download as much of it as I could. I'm happy to transfer all of that over. I'll say we also we encountered 3 novel alien species. Here's one of them. One is in a stasis in the ship, and one was killed. The one that was killed is called an Atorian. They're the ones who built the crucibles.
What?
Yes, I'm not kidding. It's a big deal. I'm gonna get published in journals with this.
I think you said it wasn't a big deal.
No,
It is a big deal.
it is a
yeah.
big deal.
Oh, big deal.
You're getting published in journals.
Well,
No, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let me tell you about how they uplifted us all. This is their home planet.
Please be advised, we are still being hunted.
Oh, that too.
As we admire your fervor and dedication to the academic arts, but once again, be advised, they lust for blood.
But the scientific community. Oh, that's right.
Right. Publication in Dendis Scientific.
Journal. That's right.
so do you guys have a place to wait this out?
The desert.
That's high.
Let's go, I guess.
We're here.
Now, sheltered by the shell of the Kalids.
They have missiles and drones, and probably ships will come soon.
Make me perception checks.
12 eat chocolate, guys.
17.
He's unconscious.
What did you get?
11.
Okay. I start like looking at the ship, trying to imagine if it's being covered enough. So what was it? What were they? What do they have inside the facility as far as weapons or were there soldiers or
Oh
security
yeah,
people
well,
or anything like that?
troops, some Espers.
Yeah.
Drones, missiles.
Yeah, drones, missiles.
Those weird towers.
Some kind of energy-based weapons that they didn't actually deploy. I guess they did, weren't able to target them.
that would target ships incoming?
Yeah.
Well, that's,
Assume everything and rule out from there.
and then, I mean, we could say, I don't know if you know, but like the large building that's away from the landing pad, that's got a very volatile reactor in its basement that you gotta be careful with. The smaller building next to it has a bunch of alien research, including species heretofore unknown.
And while you're talking, one of the people gets a signal, and he says, "Hold on a second." And he steps away from it, and he listens or something to something,
I personally think things are going very well.
and he comes back. They're on their way.
I
They
personally
have hovercraft, and they're coming on foot too.
think things are going terrible.
So just quick eyeball the area, like how many people are we talking that just showed up?
You can't. Oh, here?
Yeah, I'm talking about like
There
counters.
are
Scrapper troopers,
Scrap troopers.
Scroopers.
Scroopers.
There are 12 scrappers with ballistic weapons, and there are 5 scrappers with ballistic weapons and needlers.
And then a couple Kalins.
How many Kalins?
4.
And we have no idea how many people, like how many they actually are sending.
I'll know soon enough.
Yeah, right. So I guess we can't outrun these guys. We can't abandon the ship fully.
No, we'll know soon enough.
Then let's, okay.
Yeah,
We have someone who's in their security detail.
Oh, excellent.
Well, maybe we should, I don't know, prepare for...
Yeah, let's go dig in.
Trench.
It might be useful to not be seen. Maybe they'll just bypass us. I mean, we don't know. They probably know where the ship went down, more or less, so they're gonna start scouring the area.
Well, I can conceal a small area of about 15-foot cube
All right, so
with an illusion.
maybe if we move over a ways and kind of barrier, try to camouflage ourselves with help with
Put a
that.
dune on the top of us.
Yeah.
Illusory dune.
So I think that's what we're gonna do.
And in the distance, you can see like sand kicking up over through the haze
We won't be able to hide the Kalins.
in the direction from the facility you were at.
They're going to attack the scrappers. I mean, that's unavoidable. Maybe we should,
Might not be a priority.
maybe we should sideline ourselves until we see what happens. But digging in and hiding sounds like a good idea.
Are you saying that out loud?
No, I mean,
Oh yeah.
You're like with a group of
Yeah.
scrappers
These
here.
guys are probably expendable. I don't
Yeah.
know, what are we gonna
what I mean is,
sorry.
the guys coming are going to attack you with the Kalins. Maybe we should hide so that we can come out and surprise them when they
should
do.
hide, yeah.
Pincer attack.
Yeah, some of you can come in with us. Whoever can fit in a 15-foot hole. It's just that we won't be able to fit the
Regardless,
Kalins
I
in
don't
there.
think we should be sitting next to the ship for very
No,
long.
let's move away.
Yeah, let's move first. And then dig in or hide. 100%. Like hiding the Kalins. So yeah, I'll follow their lead. They know more about this tactical nonsense than I do.
Right. Teach you their Fremen ways.
That's right. Get my still suit on.
They're not Fremen. They're not even from this
Yeah,
planet.
they're like junker Fremen.
I was gonna say they're like Sardaukar.
Jawas.
Yeah.
They're phony Fremen.
They start separating the two of you. Like, some of you on that side, some on that side, trying to draw them away from the center where the ship is.
Okay.
That way we can get back to the ship if we have to. If we have to come back to defend, we can both get to it if needed.
Okay, I'm in favor of that.
And they look at you. Is that a good idea?
Smart.
Yes. This is
You're
a
like
good-
a professional soldier. You
Yeah.
led men, right, in battle.
Yes and no. We had many field promotions. Though, to be fair, once we were promoted, most of them survived.
Oh, Jimmy.
Yes, this is a agreeable tactic. If we are discovered, in putting up a map of the area a little bit, spread out like you were doing in a semicircle away from the craft. A slightly larger contingent here, if need be, to intercept, and then sides here, here, and here can go in and we will strike from behind if need be. Our best defense is not to be seen at all. However, with the Kaleds, that may be an impossibility, but we can at least ensure that they do not know our full numbers. What do we do about Morrow? He is still unconscious.
Let him rest.
Yeah, set him down somewhere.
Fight right now.
Does one of the med kits have smelling salts, a neural stim, something?
There were emergency stims in there, but it's really just to stabilize.
Not to.
He's stable.
Yeah.
There's not any
He's out for a
healing
moment.
that can happen right now. Well, yeah, I'll like.
I'm going for a spacewalk.
Yeah, set him down and
He's
I'll.
happy, yeah.
I can put us under this illusion until the fighting begins, and then I'll come out and help.
We will bury him slightly.
Yeah.
Not fully.
Breathing mask on him so that he can not have any trouble there.
Because I forgot to put it on first.
That's right. You were worried about other people.
Can you go to the battle map view?
All right.
Battle mat.
Okay.
How are we
So
looking?
shall we swipe
Yeah.
some of these
Yeah, you need
away?
to get those out of there.
Excuse me, I grab the water bin. Is that good enough? I don't know. I don't know what the camera range is.
I don't know if it covers the whole map.
That's the top of the dune. And the ship turret. Just like that. And sticking out the side is the hold. And this is like the dune too. This is like the top of it. And you know they're coming from this direction.
Okay.
And you're down. This is like a depression between two dunes. It's a little lower.
This is down slope, basically.
Yeah, because he was trying to fly between them and it was hit. What?
This is down slope.
Yes.
From the
It's
top.
down slope on both sides. That's
Yeah, I
one
got
side,
you.
the other.
Don't slope on the south.
And this is part somewhat obscured.
Yes, they're trying to cover as much as they can, but they can. It won't be completely obscurable,
Right.
Okay.
but it could be pretty hard to spot
Do we want to go?
unless you're right up near it.
Yeah.
So what we're thinking is we get a larger contingent of scrappers, scrap troopers here, somewhere around here, away from the ship. We draw away here for a larger contingent, so they can, if need be, they can intercept with fire, and we'll have smaller groups, us included, and them be hidden in rounds in here, which we can either go in from the side or go in from the back while they are drawing the fire.
There's more dune
Yeah.
So, question: does that mean that we just let them get to the ship without
Yeah,
being
I
challenged?
prefer not, actually.
Because if they see that, they're just going to go in there and think we're in there. They won't come through.
That is, if they see it, we will be close enough that we can, in theory, go around. If they come here, we can get to them before they get in.
What about the idea of taking the points here and then we can go after them as they approach
That is
from
the-
cover?
That is the question. It's essentially the same thing. It's just we are closer to the ship. And the question is,
Do we want to be away from the ship?
ship, yes.
If we all shift down there, maybe they won't initially come to the ship. I don't know.
That's what we're saying.
Colin says, I've only done this in my vid sims. I don't know anything about it.
Combat
Yeah.
simulation.
We are close enough to the ship that we can see them. Your illusion will cover us, correct?
Well, only 15 feet, yeah, but small. I mean,
We will stay close enough that we are covered, correct?
okay. Yes, I suppose. I'll have to take your word for it. I only did the Terran World War IV sims for fun. I never really took this seriously.
Well, then so we will remain off to the side here so we have view of the ship.
Okay.
And we can intercept from either angle.
I like.
Set yourselves out there.
Are we all going to be in the same 15-foot cube type area?
Well, I thought
Or
they.
you can set the other people too if you want.
How do we just start handing you minis or?
Yeah, just start answering the minis. You said there were
12 and 4, so 16 total.
I'm trying to give you quasi-humanoid looking things because.
There's a fair amount of them
Yeah.
amongst the monster minis.
I mean, this is very
Just look for bipeds.
Right, exactly. I mean, some of them might not exactly human, but
Some of them might be undead.
yeah, or there's some works and all.
I'm sure your xenobiology
That's right.
covers all of that.
Well, actually,
6.
I don't know how many. I'm just laying them out. Yeah.
I think we have enough, right?
Yeah, we've got plenty.
Okay, we're good.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here's a good one.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, because that is 12 and 4, right?
Make me a perception check.
Who? All of us or
All of you, while you're setting up.
8?
18.
One. I'm too busy organizing.
Jack, you notice that the drones, they're barely in visible sight,
Up here.
but they're in a grid.
How many total?
A lot.
Okay. Soren,
Yes.
They're flying, they're not just hovering,
I
they're
understand.
moving in a grid,
I got you.
like staying with, like the exact same distance from each other as they do what they're doing.
Okay. But we don't have the visibility of the ship, so they're gonna have full tactical command of the combat area. So I don't think we need to.
Can they target us from here with those missiles? Because if those drones can give precise locations, those missiles can just rain down on us and we're dead.
Yes, that would be a problem. The missiles previously in the barrage were rather close. This time, we may actually, if that is the case, then we will need to move. This plan will have to be scrapped.
Well, we could always engage the soldiers at close range.
We like this idea.
I know you
Make a
would.
perception check. The three that are unconscious. You don't get any perception.
I'm fine with that.
Unconscious.
Spacewalk.
Yeah.
It
30.
was a good spacewalk.
11.
12.
We're rocketing.
Tops the list.
Oh, you go.
I'm getting a little worried now.
Everybody goes once.
Yeah.
And there's suddenly a blaster fire that goes in between the dune lowering from something out here.
Can we not see it? Because of this.
Yeah, you can see there's a hovercraft of some kind, and it looks like there are soldiers on it.
Please put out the blue, hovercraft.
It's not that big.
Yeah.
It's small. It's enough to hold 4 people.
Yeah.
Perfect. A hover wing.
A hover wing.
That works.
There's another one coming.
And there actually are 2.
Okay.
There's one behind it, not directly behind it, to the side.
I don't know if this is showing up in the camera.
It is.
It shows the whole map, right?
Cool.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
good. Excellent.
Where are the Kalins, by the way? Should we put the Kalins on?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Bullets, those are Caleb's.
Sure.
Just,
Bullets.
I went through the trouble of picking out big, large things. Why not employ them?
Hey, you brought this on yourself.
I'm
You,
okay.
you gave us a big map and all the minis to play with. You best expect we're going to use it.
Yeah, that bullet is too awesome.
Just wants a hug.
And one of the soldiers gets hit by a blaster. One of your soldiers.
Man, I am like
Is he
all
dead?
out of talent
He might
points,
survive.
too.
I'll let you know in a moment.
It's gonna be rough. We had no rest.
He is not dead.
I'm resting.
Yeah.
Give me an hour.
Uh-oh.
Here you
Give me a
go.
time for a
An
short
hour, you
rest.
good?
Yeah, and a short rest. I might wake up properly.
The soldier right in there. Well, it won't matter. Never mind. And you can hear now the hovercraft rolling in.
We need one more guy.
Do we?
There are 15 here. Oh, okay, I missed one. Oh, yeah, there's one hiding behind me. I couldn't see clearly. All right, cool.
I may not know how to count very well, but I still know how to count.
Is it? Are we? Can I? I mean, I guess.
So it's initiative.
Say it.
Sure.
Let's see what you guys.
Hey, you know what? This die has been crappy. Let's go with my silver buddy. That was crappy too. 9.
15.
6.
Hey. Rolling like Calvin over
You
there.
actually got a 6 with bonuses and stuff.
I got a 3 and I have a dex bonus of
Damn.
3.
That
So
is bad.
I
And what'd you get?
9, I believe. Yeah, 9.
15. So you're basically all holding action.
making sure Marl's alright, I'm directing the troops
Yeah, we want to
here.
scope it out, see what happens.
We're going first. Next round.
Right.
Sword. Last this round. First next round.
Everybody gets to go once.
Until they don't.
Right. So the plan is we let them get closer, draw their fire, we sneak around the back, and then we stab them.
That's one move. Yeah, that's one play.
Or shoot them.
I like that better.
Or shoot and then stab them. Whatever inflicts the most efficient amount of violence needed to end this conflict in our favor.
Calvin's not going to be up for stabbing because that requires this distance.
We will have to teach you to stab better.
If Calvin is stabbing somebody with it, then Calvin has failed.
Do you even have a stabbing?
I have throwing blades and a staff.
Oh, nice.
I'll hit it with a staff.
Okay.
Violence isn't the answer. Violence
This
is
is the question.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Soren, no. Soren, yes. Soren, always yes. Hold your positions.
Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes. Is that
And
what
you
we're
can
doing?
see they're all aiming through that hover. But actually, are you on that side of it or are you on this side?
We're supposed to be taking cover.
We're like,
You're under the dune
Yeah.
edge.
yeah, like,
Peeking over the top.
Hopefully they are too.
yeah, I made them so that they're on
Presumably
the other
everybody is using the dune as cover.
side. Yeah, everyone is.
So we're still. I'm sure that heads occasionally poke out still, but
But that
Right.
you know, still leaves these guys as potential targets.
And
They're on.
you can see from back behind them, there are people coming up
on foot.
on foot.
Oh, so I'm nasty looking undead.
There are internal men and stuff. They're actually just all people.
Yeah.
None are actually turtle shelled or anything. It's really weird.
Just humans.
There's more of them.
The theater of mind is still in effect. Thank you. We do what we can.
Right.
Question. From when quick question I forgot to ask. From when I was in the turret, is the turret's not able to face them, I can't bring it, he can't be brought to bear, right?
No.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
There's one place you can bring it to bear. If they try and cross through that center space,
Yes.
you can hit them there.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, that could be fun, actually.
Do either of you remember if Marl added the automation to the turret?
I don't recall. I don't know if that was a thing.
That's an important question.
That would
Tie
mean
the
that you don't know enough
Yeah.
to do it without him anyway.
Right.
You might have to just go into it.
That's the question. I mean, like I said, we haven't tested the weapons yet. This is the first test of the weapons.
Yep. You're kicking yourself for not having tested the weapons enough. Firing
Of all the
missiles.
things.
I mean, really.
Fire the missiles.
Oh,
don't actually
sure.
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 Retrieve them.
I'm just the pilot, not the gunnery officer. Just saying.
Oh, sure. We crash into the dirt and I'm getting the blame.
This should be Calvin.
Oh
Yeah.
Star Wars Raider, right?
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There was a Twilight.
I mean, this is a.
I just put it here out there.
Alright. So the vehicles, people on vehicles start shooting
Style, right?
whatever they can see above or near the edge of the dune line back there. They're at a disadvantage, and everything misses them. But you see blaster shots going over the top of that thing, hitting into it, like they're firing into the lip of the sand. You know, 'cause they know there are people back there.
Carbon score.
Can you do your thing?
Alright, so that was
The
Those-
gravity well? Sadly, no. I'm low on. I burned through my talent. I didn't know there'd be another even
Well,
bigger battle.
There have been a lot of gravity wells.
15. Jack.
Guiding discs.
How far are they distance, what, physically, from us to them?
Each hex is 10 feet.
Okay.
170 maybe.
The hover cars are armed as well, or
They're lightly armored. They're not armed.
okay.
Can't do much resistance.
No
anyway.
turrets.
Yeah, it's just the guys in them shooting blasters.
Yeah, of
Correct.
course.
That's what I got, yeah. And in answer to your earlier question, probably not.
I figured
Armed.
I figured as much.
Generally, weapon systems needs, I'd have to work something out with Chip for that.
Alright, so are we just waiting here?
Yeah, Kelvin doesn't want to go charging over the dude.
No.
And
I was thinking,
I'm out of range for shooting, so. Oh, you mean as opposed to going to the ship?
I think I might go back down the dune and start working my way over that way, because this looks bad over here. And we're not in a great position to do much where we are.
This is going to be a dangerous crossing.
Yeah. But I wanted to be close enough to him to maybe chuck a grenade at him, and we're way far away now. Even for plaster fire.
Wow.
Yeah, oh boy.
But it means they won't be able to move very fast either.
How do Kalids do with blaster fire? Like, is their skin thick enough that doesn't hurt them much?
Their shell.
They can take damage, but you generally gotta get them underneath.
But
Their shells can take the hit.
I just was wondering
wow.
if they like charge through here.
It'll do damage to them even through the shell,
Yeah.
but it's not gonna kill them through the shell.
Have extra hit points.
Yeah, they
on the
might
shell.
They're armored.
So maybe we want to. I mean, I'm assuming that we are able to communicate with everybody here.
Yeah.
I'd like to think we were smart enough to be like,
Yeah, we got
hey man, can I get your number before we go into this battle?
we got a tactical comm chat going.
Like, send in the Kalids, stomp these jerks. Maybe?
Yeah.
How fast does it?
I shouldn't be making tactical
I mean,
Not
decisions.
so fast.
Obviously, it's not fast, but how fast is not
Shelter in the
fast?
Kaled.
Yeah,
It can walk at the same pace. It can move at the same pace as a human.
Okay.
So
They just don't
that's-
do it that speed. Very
I mean, that's
long.
like
So a
200
few hexes.
feet.
Yeah, it's a few.
you know?
That's a few hexes.
The problem is that would take it a minute of just getting
Yep.
pegged by lasers before it got up here. And these don't seem to be. They don't have arm-mounted weapons, right? These are just there's
No,
people
that's-
on them with
right.
blasters.
That's what I asked.
Yeah.
They have rifles that are blaster
Okay.
rifles.
It's just transport.
We recommend not going past this dune.
Yeah, if we just dig in and wait for them to get closer so that we can. I mean, what are they gonna do? Just keep shooting the dune? Everybody stay low.
We
Then again, I'm worried about this missile thing.
Are there, on a standard hovercraft, where's the fuel cell? Are they exploding? Or not?
All hovercraft are exploding if hit in the right spot.
Okay.
They use antimatter to do anti-gravity.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. That's what I suggest. I'm gonna pull up my alien rifle, try and draw a bead carefully, and blow up the lead one. Yeah.
Main thing.
Yeah. What do you think? Can you shoot that far? Can you shoot?
we can shoot that.
Too far for me.
Okay.
I mean, I have a.
We prefer closer, but
Very
we
close.
are sufficiently trained in longer ranges. And Soren shoulders one of the energy rifles we took out from the ship before we left.
From the bathtub arsenal.
The bathroom / armory, the men's room, the little alien's room / armory.
There you go.
Where's that red one that I asked you to say?
There are a number of red
Yeah, I
ones.
put it off to the side somewhere.
There's a number of ones that'll stand out if
I don't know how.
No,
It'll work. It's red.
I also got a red guy here.
No, this will be fine.
And that very good guy.
Yeah, pure red.
Soren's gonna zone in when it's his turn, of course.
That was so funny. There was the shot I was like leaning over and all it saw was "I am your father."
Sweet.
That was a funny shot. I was like looking at it going, "What? That was weird."
Your apprentice calls me father as well.
All right, 9. 15. You were are you aiming or are you
Yeah,
going to
I
have
will aim. I take a round to aim at where I think I should shoot the fuel cell of the ship.
Okay. And how far can you shoot?
It's one of the
Accurately.
alien rifles.
Oh.
I don't know.
Line of sight.
Okay.
You can target it. It
Okay.
won't be easy from the range, but you can do it. 9, what are you doing?
So the aim, that's like a special U ability, right? That's not just a general.
No, I don't have any special.
I think we're just to like
You can aim, you just take a whole turn
Yeah,
to do
just
it.
taking my time to
give yourself
quietly.
advantage or
It gives you an advantage.
negate disadvantage from the range.
Yeah, I can only hit you right here, so I can't shoot anybody yet. So we're just hiding behind the dune. I didn't actually do any illusion or anything. So,
Okay.
I guess, I could kind of cheat towards this direction because I'll eventually get to shoot him. But I guess I'll just go 10, 20, 30, staying behind the dune.
Run a lateral.
And use the dodge action,
There you go.
Basically trying to stay behind total
Low,
cover.
low,
I don't want to be able to
yeah,
even
right.
see
Total
these guys
cover.
for a
So
Low
you just
behind
sit
cover. Do a little sidewinder.
That's right.
Never move in a straight line.
6. So you're aiming 2.
Put your helmet on it, the
Alright.
bayonet up and over the thing and see if you get shot off.
You aim.
Yep, they're there.
I don't know how this is possibly going to go our way.
We have the high ground.
We have the high sand. Yeah, well.
Nice hand.
We funnel them through the hot gates where their numbers count for naught.
Oh, very good. So, yeah. Tonight we dine in hell. You have the plan?
No, actually, we
See you at the gates of Dendesheim.
That's
There you
right.
go. Yeah.
Their blaster bolts won't blot out the sun. Or missiles, for that matter.
So kind of move forward a little bit. Kind of get this. They're doing it because
They're
they're
positioning.
positioning, so they can get
I think
natural
it had time to like, set
firepower.
up some
Oh, okay.
lines or something like
they
that.
have broad. Are the sides open? Like, is it like a?
They're armored. They're just lightly armored.
Okay.
Stormtrooper transport.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they're kind of like that.
Yeah. Or a helicopter.
Maybe it looks like stormtrooper
Yeah, yeah.
transport too.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soren, that one, when they get close.
Yeah, good idea.
For it.
Wait for it.
Tell me.
Almost there.
Tell us.
Yeah.
Almost there.
They all fire at the top of that dune area that they can see through the wedge, and somebody gets hit over there, and they go down.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, number 2.
Oh, that was my favorite.
Oh,
Oh no, not.
switching them.
Yeah.
Tell us, Jack.
15. Jack.
What do I think the explosion radius would be if we get left?
If either one of those exploded, it would take out the other one.
And maybe some of the guys. That's what
Maybe.
well, I'm gonna wait for them to advance a little more, and then I'm ready.
So you're going to
shot.
continue aiming.
Yeah, continuing aiming.
Awesome.
Double a secret.
Brownie there.
Kill.
So I've moved 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. I'm still 20 feet short.
Just run over the hill and you'd be.
Yeah, it's just that simple.
Maybe lateral
Usually
rinse
20
repeat that moving
All you
dodge.
do is you run up,
Yeah.
shoot, and run back. You
There
can
you
do
go.
movement before and after
So
your
I-
turn.
Yeah.
Just to be clear,
Your action.
I'm going to assume that the edge of the dune goes to here. It's a little like faded, right?
Yeah,
Because the line
drops down,
stops.
right?
Yeah. So I'm going to go as far as, a little bit further down. I do not want to be anywhere exposed. Right?
So you're staying under full cover.
Yeah, full cover. And again, taking the dodge
So how can
action.
you see where they are?
Well, I can't. I'm just going by noise of blaster fire and stuff. I just assume they're on the other side of the dune.
They are.
I don't want to get exposed out here.
Ducking
Don't you
low
have
under the
Don't you have a bit?
crust of the
But that's
dune.
what I was about to say. So I'll have my bonded companion
Expose itself.
Oh yeah.
Are you
Nearby.
It's the literally thrust the familiar into the hole. What do you see? What do you see?
right, well, I don't know what else.
Yeah.
To do, so,
You can see through it, right?
yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Thrust the cat into the hole.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, we're talking about something this big.
Thrust the cat into the hole with the sphere of annihilation.
Make the floaty guy out there. Put him out there. Which one is the floaty guy?
Dr. Manhattan.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
actually
yeah.
the floating guy, we had him over here.
He needs to be
Yeah.
floating.
Put him with our crew.
He's probably floating between the dunes.
Oh, we had a really good one though. Where did he go? Oh, I
Was it the red one?
I like the one you have, Kyle, because it's bright.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, here we go.
He's just floating between the dunes. He doesn't go up on the hill. The hill stays between the two dunes somewhere.
Okay.
He's still got cover.
So that's all I'm doing.
He doesn't seem to be looking for cover.
He apparently, does he react to like blaster bolts flying around? Or, like, not at all.
We admire our new friend's calm and confidence.
Still not close enough to shoot him with a force bolt. I just have to wait for him to get closer. That's what I can do.
Wait for it.
And that still require me to
6,
stick my head out
Soren.
of the top.
I think they may have tampered with our alien buddies.
You still waiting?
Temporal lobe.
Yeah,
Tell
right?
us, tell us, Jack. Have you read of Zen? We like Zen.
Yes. Oh.
We like Zen, especially in live fire situations like this. Nothing but you and the bullet. The universe is empty, save for those two things. As Soren continues to aim and wax battlefield philosophy, like
Zen riflery.
Mhm. As if this were a Metal Gear Solid game.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You best believe I'm going to start asking about if love can bloom on the battlefield.
I read Revolver out a lot.
Excuse me. Excuse me. That was Otacon. Thank you very much. I will not have my nerd credit impugned.
Well, I just betrayed my lack. So it's been too long since I played that one.
I recommend you pick it up again. I like to play it every now and then. Just the GameCube version. Some people don't like that one because of how over the top it goes, but the series is over the top of its own.
Okay.
All right. Do you have
15. What are you doing? Oh no, they have to fire.
No, they don't.
Fire at the hilltop. Into the dust.
They're having a picnic. Cool.
Didn't we have a guy drop? Yeah, okay. I see
Yeah,
him.
one.
I see him.
Do you have enough to put up all those
Yeah.
revolvers?
Somebody was hit,
Like,
but it doesn't go down.
I do, but
here-ish?
the minute we shoot through it, it'll
Well,
stop.
if you put it here and we don't shoot through it, we just shoot that way. Like basically a blind.
Another one
You
got shot over.
side
Yes,
laterally.
yes, that's
Another one
That
falls,
might
you
be
said?
good.
He doesn't fall, he got shot, and he's still up.
I'll do that.
The one on the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, blind was what I was thinking originally.
I'm gonna hold my shot for Kel to act.
Just take the one off the end off. He was the one who shot last time, and there was another one. It could be that end, because that they can't see. It's the other end. Yep. And one of them is injured, one is dead.
Not little Joe.
15.
No, Tony.
Well, I'm holding for Kel to do something.
Okay. 9. Kel.
All right, so we quickly chatter on the comms, and I say, all right, here it goes. Last of my, this is all I can do today. And I turn around and I make it appear as though the dune is just a little bit taller than it actually is, right? So like maybe a wind effect, because this can be a moving illusion, and the dune top is a couple feet taller than it was a minute ago.
How big of an area can it cover?
15-foot cube, just in front of
Okay.
it, right in front of just
Alright.
my friends.
So the idea would be that it
Right,
blocks
so you can
line of
actually
sight.
get it. Right.
They can see these
But I'm
things.
gonna take my shot
So
now.
the dune,
on
the
that.
fake dunes like this. It just makes them, it conceals them when they pop up to take their
Right.
shots from these guys.
Oh yeah,
Make a perception check when you go up to take your shot.
I still have smoke dice.
And I am out of magic. Slash
26.
Nice.
You see Endori Chiki at the very back.
Oh.
See the red figure?
Oh, so you. Okay. That's not.
No, okay, back to right? Oh god, back to the plan. Stick to the plan. Alright.
I'll still give you advantage.
Okay.
Even though I know that distraction would have totally
what?
fucked up your concentration.
Yeah. Oh man. 19 plus 23.
Nice.
You hit. Roll damage.
You did not see that shot coming.
See
Nice.
that?
I do.
19 for 23 points.
Double sixes on those dice.
Nice. I took some good damage.
Sniper shot.
Did not explode though.
We got a shotgun.
Soren, get it.
6.
Style like click. Someone's gonna take the shot after hearing Jack exclaim, "Get it!" I have advantage too, correct?
Yes.
For aiming, yeah.
And you're also
You
shooting.
get
at
over the
scene.
hill, make me a perception check. You'll know soon enough. But
Right.
Perception is 15. I see HP.
You don't.
I don't.
You just don't notice. You're too
She's
confident.
behind a lot of people.
Like I said, Zen riflery, nothing but you and the bullet.
That's right. You and your target.
Okay. Save that for later.
Not great.
4 and a 5.
You missed. You didn't even hit the hovercraft. With an aim.
Oh, I moved, by the way, back once I did that, realizing that I
Put up
didn't
the illusion.
Yeah, well, I put up the illusion, and just because I started getting scared. Being like, my friends were
Right.
far
Maybe
away.
you don't want to go out there.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea. Well, I always lost that stupid video game.
I hate freezes.
The-
They're bullets, they're
the
coarse,
back
they get
hovercraft?
everywhere.
You see them change their aim from through that hole to wherever the shots came from. Where they think the shots came from.
Which is behind some kind of blind.
They're shooting through the sand.
Yeah. But the top of the sand dune is not where it actually is, visually.
Maybe close enough, we can roll grenades downhill.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Natural 20 and a 3, but they're at disadvantage.
Oh, wow.
Hooray for disadvantage!
I'm crying a tear for you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
World's smallest violin here.
Yeah. What was it? Little Joe over there?
Right?
He's oh boy.
Yeah, they're plodding along.
Actually, they're not going that way.
This is an outside one, but can I send a quick communicative boots to like hack drones on us?
You can. You can try.
Because if I don't want them, I would love if you can hack those drones and they send the wrong coordinates to the missiles. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
We have a broken arrow incident.
I'll have them try it.
At the very least, scramble.
It's eerily quiet in the sky, though.
So maybe he is hacking drones.
15. What are you doing, Jeff?
Taking a shot again. Same thing.
So you know they were shooting at your direction. So you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I know. Well, actually, this time I'll take. Okay, one, do I have advantage again, or do I have to aim again?
You have to aim to get advantage.
All right, well then I will use my bonus action to just hunker down quietly. Aim.
Okay. Kel, what are you doing?
Yeah, they're out of range for me to shoot. I'm maintaining the illusion. So I just don't know what else I could do.
Sword.
Dodge.
Yeah, dodge action. Move. I'm gonna move a little through the back.
Someone's gonna take another shot.
I'm actually just gonna keep going that way. Every turn, like, bye guys. Have fun. I'm running away. Hide behind the
floaty,
ceiling.
floaty guys over there.
You're floating.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Floaty Guy's hand and we're gonna go off on a little adventure.
There you go.
Away.
20.
You hit.
30-20.
Roll your damage.
What's the damage on the energy rifle again?
D8?
It was a
D8.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a D10. Sorry.
D10 for the rifles.
D8 for the pistol. I gotta get you a pistol. One of the energy pistols.
It does not explode either.
Kerplow. Well, that's right.
How much you do?
I can use most pistols.
4. 4
Doesn't
damage.
blow up when she's standing right next to
Yeah. Yeah, and I would tell everybody, oh, and Dory's coming too. Good news.
All
Good
right.
news, everybody. Yeah. Oh.
Yes, get it. Kill box.
Good.
Which is smart until we blow it up.
If we can.
People don't think about it being blown up. They're like, good, I have armor. I
Yeah,
have
it's
something to
soaking
protect
all
me.
these shots.
Everyone hides it behind the tank until the tank is on fire.
Right, exactly.
Who are those chumps out on the left? He's like, got no cover. You guys go over there. They don't get any cover? Nope.
No. They don't even get like OT pay.
Some kind of
Like
ocean.
a danger pit.
Some kind of ocean.
Right, hazard pay, sure.
Okay, sure. Why
That's
not?
what they're trying to earn. I'm not even wearing armor. I'm going to earn the most hazard pay.
These guys are actually temps.
Moshe.
These are from the temp
Peso
agency,
shut is
right?
in effect.
I wasn't even supposed to work today.
15. Yeah.
Alright, I go for it again.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, they get to fire.
Okay.
The hovercraft. Separate the two craft.
Oh my gosh. Roll a whole store full of D20s over there.
That does sound like a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I dungeon master, I generally have 40 20s handy at any given time.
Gotta get that rumble.
Okay, a lot of shots fired through the dune area where the two of you are at, and a lot of shots go very
Close by.
Alright.
Thank goodness for a disadvantage.
That's part of the beauty of it.
Okay, 15.
Alright, go for it.
Aimed sniper shot.
24.
Nice.
That'll hit.
No whammy. Big numbers.
Ah. 16.
Points of damage.
Yep.
The hovercraft goes to the ground.
Yeah, you
It's no longer hovering.
disabled something.
It's not exploded, but this one I assume I'll flip it over to represent notes.
Blew out the transmission.
And the 4 soldiers in it get out on the backside and use it to aim across. So they're now at partial cover. 9.
Oh,
Maintain illusion and
Yeah, I mean,
Move and dodge.
I'm gonna move 30 feet. I'm literally just gonna go hide behind a K-lit or something. I don't know what else to do.
You do know that I took out all the guns, so there are guns available. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying get up there and shoot with us. I'm just telling you that there are guns.
Well, okay, I don't really,
Sorry,
I don't really know how to fire one, but
Yeah, see?
It is fine. You will learn quickly, or you will die.
okay. I'll be over here.
Right.
Waiting to die.
Most of us techs just go through like basic small firearms training.
Right, yeah, I'm not gonna shoot a laser rifle. So.
There's a pistol. There's a pistol.
But most pistols can be used by most classes.
It's a simple one.
Now that he's
I think
pointed
there's
out
only
that
one
Chicky is
pistol,
there,
like auto. That
am I able to scope him out from the crowd? Just in the back there,
there are people that seem to be
congregating around.
around.
Because if you can use
Seemingly
simple
on
weapons, you can
purpose.
use most pistols.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna get that.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
And they
I
look
can
a
only
little
use
more
simple
armored than
weapons.
the others.
Only the. It's funny because I
Light
got.
pistol.
I'm looking at my stunts, and I have stunts that can help me out here, but I don't know. I don't have an actual sniper rifle in hand.
Right.
Are these guys firing back? Are they returning fire?
They're trying to stay down.
Oh.
They're moving. They moved back after they took a couple hits.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You can actually move them back by a hex.
Yeah, one guy dropped.
Yeah, once
So
one
they-
got hit,
they-
they went down, and
yeah,
one got
they
damaged.
Give themselves more
Injured.
cover.
Yeah, they moved back some to.
Go
They
on
want-
defensive.
Yeah, they want to wait till these guys get into the kill zone.
All right.
Just like a Fremen scrapper. Try free some Fremen.
I'm gonna take a shot at one of the guys over here.
They're gonna walk with that really
Okay.
cool.
So
That might teach them some.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I think an energy pistol probably qualifies as the martial version.
Energy, yeah.
Because the simple ones are mostly
okay. Yeah, I'll see if that works.
propellants and bullet
So
ammo.
taking the shot. Choo. 12.
To hit?
Yeah.
Oh, you won't hit from that range. Are you a marksman or anything?
Well, I mean, oh, do I have the marksman feat? Is that what you
Yes.
I don't have the marksman feat. I don't know if I actually have any feats. If I have it, probably.
You got 2 feats. They smell bad.
Right? Yeah, you could aim for advantage, but that would take up your action for the round. You might just want to keep firing.
Can we just, are you giving up on the blow up the hovercraft plan?
It's not that I'm giving up. It's
They're
that
not giving up on that as far as I know.
It's still blow upable.
Yeah, even the one that's down is still blow upable.
Yep.
And that would kill,
Yeah, still.
Plus the 4 guys who just got off of it.
yeah, that would do more damage than knocking one out with a shot.
These guys are earning their hazard pay.
Are they all firing, or are any of these guys holding their fire?
They're holding their fire. They can't see any of
This is why I was worried about it.
Most who are firing through this open area.
Right, that's what they've been firing.
It's the only
that.
But those guys over there,
They're just moving.
They can't see anybody.
so they're not firing. So in other words, if somebody popped up and was visible,
Right, because you created a blind, so even if they see the energy blast fire, they're not seeing it
they're not seeing
from the muzzle. They're seeing
Yeah.
it from 15 feet in front of the muzzle because
Right.
they're illusion blind.
I just was wondering if it's worth coming up because they are finally 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100, 110, 120.
Right?
Getting there,
So,
getting there.
there you go. Maybe one more round.
Yeah, but the question is, do I even want to go up there? All of these guys are just waiting for a head to pop
Yeah,
up.
don't be try.
Yeah.
Right? They got 10 hit points.
You use your blind. Use your illusion.
I'll use my illusion too.
I'm wondering if I should have the left side move up.
Soren, make me a perception check.
Let's use the orange die. 9.
I think these guys are still where they are because they're undercover.
Yeah.
Right, everyone on your side's undercover.
And if somebody comes for the ship, they've got a good beat on it.
And the line of them, a lot of them start kneeling and taking aim at the top edge of the dunes.
Oh.
I mean, we all got cover if we wave and they come right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it's good that you can see that because you can change your tactic now. Adjust it.
15.
God, I wish I weren't
I don't know
so
how much I'll
right now.
If I
We're
attack,
so led.
I wish I weren't rolling so
Do I get
abysmal
advantage?
right now.
If they don't see you when you attack, if their perception doesn't beat your stealth, then you usually get sneak attack with that.
so can I take-
You do get you get advantage.
So can I use my bonus action to hide
Yeah.
then, and then
Like you
just
do.
shoot every round? Because as a specialist, I have a bonus
Bonus
action.
action to
Every round that I can use
disengage
just to
or
hide.
hide.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna
Hide, make a stealth check.
Hail Mary.
Right,
Yeah. Take a shot.
More shots is better shots.
Yeah. 24 again.
That'll hit.
$18
Damage keeps
Points?
racking up.
damage points. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gone. One of them drops.
Or are you shooting the
No,
ship?
no, I'm still going.
Oh, you
for it.
shooting the ship, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Taking
18 points.
Trying to make load that thing up.
close to 60 points of damage. Or thereabouts.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
This is just a mess now.
Right. Plus the 4 guys who had just debarked, who we didn't
This
put on the
one's just
field.
out of the range.
Okay.
And because these ones move, this one didn't
Actually,
blow up yet.
that crap took
Collateral damage.
also damage.
You know,
Let me see if
make
it's-
a roll to see if the systems were affected.
Nice.
Yeah, you see a big boom go off.
Double boom. Conflagration.
It
Boom goes
is.
the dynamite.
It's still there. It's just disabled. You see it drop to the
Okay.
ground.
That's my saving throw. Yeah.
And the question is, are these dudes guys just knocked down, or are they dead?
I think they're probably dead. Or
The ones that are knocked over, they're dead.
Yeah, dead or knocked out.
And there's like fire on them,
Uh-huh.
smoke coming off them now.
There's a scorch mark in the area.
Oh my god. Nice. Shoot. Shot of the game.
Yep.
9, Kel.
Right, so emboldened
That's
by
right.
that explosion.
Oh.
Kel says, over the top! No. Charge! He goes 10, 20, and I said, wait a minute here. 10, 20, 30. I'm not quite at the edge of the dune. I'm going to stay low, use the dodge action, and next round, I'm going to like hit the deck and start shooting at these guys.
So a little pop up.
Yeah. That's the best I can do for now.
Soren.
I can't quite get a beat on Chiki. There's a body in the way.
I don't, you know, yeah.
She's pretty much moving with the bodies.
She's got escorts.
Yeah.
She's got
Well,
personal guard.
I'm going. Well, I think. Well, seen it. Jack seems to have that taken covered, and I have faith that Kel will completely decimate over here.
I am,
For
Yes.
Dendasar!
I am pretty out of. Okay. Yes, I appreciate your faith.
Lay down some suppressive fire.
So I'm going to take aim at the one guy over there, acting as cover for Chiki,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna start trying to play enemy at the gates here and just try sniping the command post. Because right now I'm not really feeling super effective, and this, you know what this
You're just
is?
rolling like terrible.
It is. Part of it's rolling terrible. The other part is I'm just not sure where to put my focus.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and take out.
You're
HQ.
actually playing Metal Gear Solid.
I need some diazepam.
Where's the cardboard box when you need it?
You know what this also tells me? It tells me I need, when we eventually leave to upgrade my arsenal, I actually do need to get more things than a shotgun and a shockmaul.
Longer range weaponry.
Yeah.
A sniper rifle.
Sniper rifle,
It is a long time coming. I'm going to have to
You
spend
should
some
have one in your
fuel.
gear. Yeah.
What,
Don't take your
what's
shots.
the range of your grenades?
As far as I can throw
You
it.
throw a grenade. Yeah, you throw a grenade.
I
He doesn't
have
a launcher.
Maybe 50 feet or
What?
more.
He doesn't have a launcher.
Yeah, but I just didn't know how far you could
50 feet is
a little bit close. I think a little bit closer there, and I can
Disadvantage.
chuck something there. But
Yeah, that's-
and which I intend to do if they get closer.
I trust that you have been waiting for a long time to use those grenades that you count every night.
I'm actually running low on them. I think I've only got
Some people count sheep. Soren counts
Less than 6.
7 actually.
Oh.
That is the entirety of the grenades.
Take your shot.
That's why.
Roll high.
Nat 20.
Yeah! There you go.
Yeah, there it is. Throw it in.
Yeah.
And then change
Double the damage.
Yeah, it's very pop. Yeah, 50 is the normal limit, but
You said a D10, right?
throw further.
Yep.
Did you say double damage?
Double.
You roll double the dice.
Nice.
And then add your modifier.
My modifier for
Dex.
Yeah,
3 plus the dice you roll.
17 damage.
Nice. Very nice.
Just as I
Critical strike.
draw a bead on the head of the guy talking to a
So
Chiki.
this guy.
The one in front, yeah.
Yeah. Remember this heavy? We almost picked that as one of our figures.
Yeah. Is this, does
looks
that
like an
individual
active board.
survive that attack?
He survived.
17.
Ooh.
Yeah, most characters can, handle that.
Nasty hole in that armor.
Well, I sure can.
They're armored, so.
Oh no, I figured the command post is probably a bit more armored than the guys up here.
Cannon fodder.
And
Breathe in.
Chiki goes invisible.
Yeah. Or phases through the ground. We don't know.
Or whatever.
Yeah, she
She's suddenly not
disappears.
there.
Yeah.
She pulls some
Make
Esper
it
BS.
Yep. Does one of these. Gone.
That's right. I'm invisible right now.
So much for my. I thought this was a new dawning of a new age. For I got a 6.
For Dendasar.
We need one of those transparent minis.
There actually is one.
You can use the right in the center there. There's an astral construct figure that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
This one?
yeah, silver. He was gonna be me at one point.
Yeah, I picked him out too.
That's supposed to be invisible and Chiki.
Right.
Okay. I like my gray guy with the red splotches on his outfit to signify my bullet holes.
This is where you knew where it was.
Right, last known position.
And we'll move it periodically when we know more.
Right.
Gosh, could this one get blown up?
There was a minor explosion, so it didn't blow up, but it was disabled.
It is no longer moving.
No,
I wonder if
it got rocked by the other's explosion.
Hey, sorry.
Hey, look, they're closer now.
We might want to start shooting the guys before we get over.
Or, no.
Let's see.
Well, I guess it's a good thing to use all your resources before the end of the battle. That means you're not wasting them, but...
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
Sight of the ones that are behind.
10, 20, 30, 40,
Right.
50, 60, 70,
They were
80.
the vehicle before,
Yeah.
now they're not.
Those guys
Okay.
weren't pasted.
So other ones on the other vehicle, you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about them.
So what did the table say about throwing?
It's a DC based on how distant. So
Okay.
40 feet is like DC 14 or something.
Okay.
60 feet is DC
Right.
16 or
Yeah.
something. With a throw, yeah.
Is it an athletics
Soren,
check?
make me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That is,
For some of us.
so it's his forte, kind of.
Please, baby. I need something.
17.
Please, baby. Don't do me like this. I got a 6. Again.
Yeah, you didn't get it.
I don't need this in my life. I'm in my element here.
But you'll roll natural 20s when you're playing cards.
And
I maintain this because I know how to play.
from above, needles start spraying the ground all over you.
Needlers.
Just all over the place.
Yeah.
And Kel takes 3 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna die.
Jack takes a point.
8.
Soren takes a point.
Oh jeez. Not a point. I can't even use my shield ability. Dang. We are gonna die.
Boots, any luck there, Boots? Boots, you want to redirect those?
I don't know if that's from the drones
Oh,
or from the
boots.
guys. It's from the.
I think it's from the
above.
I think it's from the drone.
Yeah. Rain of flechettes.
Okay. And some of the people in the back there and up front take some damage too. And everyone starts going, oh shit! You hear on the chatter,
Needler!
we're being attacked from above!
Death from above. my
And
favorite.
they start digging into the sand.
Mm-hmm.
How does Floaty guy react?
Or move to
He doesn't move.
Move
He
to a
gets hit
tail
too.
Really?
Yeah.
He's lobotomized.
Doing something. Yeah, he might be just now. Yeah.
For all we know, he's preparing a massive psionic attack to level everybody. And
Please, GM, please. Please, GM.
we're a little closer than
Yeah.
the bad guys, though. It might not be
If
good.
that were the case,
Directed.
you may not want to be next to him.
That's true.
It's directed.
You're
It's
much
directed. It's
closer.
directed.
It's directed.
If he starts spinning in a circle, chanting.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
His head's a
15. Jack,
Well, I don't like those
just
guys.
onto the needlers.
Shoot them over there. Shoot them over there. I can hit
I'm
them.
gonna-
No, I can hit them with a
Okay,
shotgun.
I'll aim for one of the leads on the middle group.
Okay.
17. Oh,
That'll hit.
Okay. Yeah. 13.
One of them drops.
Nice.
How?
Pop up snipe.
Yeah, then I use my bonus to hide again.
Okay. Kel.
Kel is going to finally brave it, slide up at the edge of this blind here,
Damn.
And go.
It's you.
bloop, and then duck back down, shooting for, I guess, these people right in front of me. So
What are
they
you shooting with?
force bolt. Right, my at will
Right.
Your personal projectile.
Power,
My
not
prime talent.
Okay.
So they can't see me. I guess that's supposed to give me advantage. And I will pew pew at them with a natural 20.
Hey, there we go.
So that's 2d10 plus nothing. Whoops. Okay, sure, whatever. 7 plus 7. 14 force points.
Nice.
Down.
Hey, look at that. Hey, I did something. Yay. And then I ducked the heck
Soren.
back down.
Yeah.
At Jack's insistence.
Make me a perception check.
18.
It's a hard check.
Go.
I know. It's a hard check, not helped by my rolling.
Natural 18.
Correct.
6.
Oh my gosh, again. That's 666. You rolled the number of the
Check that
beast.
die.
Please, Satan, help. Come on, Satan, do me a solid. You owe me 1.
Right? Soul's worth nothing? Come on.
What are you doing?
Okay, at Jack's insistence that we are having people closer, I put down my makeshift sniper rifle, pull out my shotty, and I have measured the distance. They are within my range.
In the cone.
In the cone of death.
Shoot.
So I'm going to target the main guy, and the rest of them will be hit with the burst fire.
Okay.
According to the rules of the shotgun that I have just now finally getting used in 17
Good.
sessions.
Shotgun has some unusual rules, but it's a cool weapon.
I think you used it once last week.
Did I? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
requisite-
did, but I don't think you've taken full advantage of the cone effect.
Cone of shame.
Natural 6.
Yeah.
Death.
No, this one actually
Higher than 6.
19.
Total hit.
Okay, so he takes the damage, and then the rest will take the burst. So let me just takes a D8.
Is it a burst with a save?
It is.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me roll for damage for him. Wait, yeah.
Add
4
3.
damage.
Add 3 for dex, so
Yeah,
total
4.
4.
Yeah. And
And the side 2 make.
The other 2 also get hit.
Okay.
yeah, they take.
They failed their rolls.
Oh, they did.
Yep.
My burst, the burst save is like 13.
You must have
Is the
surprised.
burst damage the same? Or is it more damage?
I think it's the same damage. So I roll. I think I roll new damage, but they still take the D10.
You hit them all.
Probably be better.
8
No.
Yeah. So
for the first one and 2 for the other one. So they were peppered with shot.
Yeah. Cool. One of them more peppered than the others.
Yeah.
So,
That's the other thing I was thinking about. I'd also like to. Yeah, they've been in the bin, so they're like, oh.
He's the one who took 8. He's almost there.
Yeah, right. You should have had a V8, that guy.
what's your AC?
My AC?
16 or without shield? Or?
Yeah, 16 without shield.
You get shot at and missed. Because of disadvantage. Hell is saving
Nice,
your ass.
It's a
that's
game
good stuff.
changer.
That has been a game changer. in
Illusion.
big
It
ways.
is the game.
For
A
the
lot
win.
of it is disadvantage and advantage.
Yeah. Really is.
You know what it is? The dice tray isn't really the right order.
That's why.
Yeah, make a prefix it.
I'll take whatever super.
By the way, you got shot from the hovercraft.
Oh.
It was an energy weapon.
Oh. That's no good.
Next time you got up, I will get up and make the camera do funny things. Oh boy.
I guess since we're popping up, we can get occasional glimpses of where everyone is. So we will communicate. Because these are all dug in. Like
They're getting close.
you got 5 or 6 coming up on your dunes over there, guys, on the other side, and we
These
got
guys being all brave.
yeah, no, we got six or 7 coming up on us, and then there's 4 or 5
checked.
in the
They're
middle.
Brave.
Yeah, they're coming up into grenade
They're
zones.
spreading it. They're going to spread out a little bit. It's on the shotgun.
Kaboom! Yeah.
They'll be like, it's not be so close.
I don't know what the range is on a.
What's the cone on that? Oh, that fires on a 30 cone. Yeah, they're still in shot range.
Yeah.
Not all of
Oh,
them.
yeah, they're in shot
you
range,
can
but
get
they're
a
gonna
couple.
shoot too.
No. I'm just saying they're within the cone of death.
7 over there. We got
It isn't so death.
6 here, and we got 6 here, and then wherever she is.
These will take
You
out.
get missed again.
Over.
You got
Well,
missed by a
Let
disadvantage.
the rest of them do some work.
Alright, now.
If we don't die from needler's fire.
Yep, that's what's happening.
I should have announced that I was digging. I should have just buried myself with a straw sticking out. Yeet.
Kelly, you take 3 points.
Okay, and then 5 left.
Well, is it
Pepper,
peppering
you take
the
1 point?
entire area?
No.
No. Okay.
Just
Might be time to move. Unfortunately, abandoning our.
Soren, you
Fine,
take 4
but-
points from the Needlers.
Yeah.
That was a nasty one. It seems like they're spraying more aimed than less aimed than not aimed. But, I mean, they're shooting from pretty high, so
I think they need to
it's less accurate than.
hide under a calyx or something. Cower with that. Oh, if I'm taking damage, I need to be right in concentration check. Sorry.
That is true.
Sorry that I remembered that. I made it, and I've taken 2 hits, so I made both. I rolled a 17 on both dice. So
15, Kevin. Back up to you.
Well, you're kind of nose fast down. I'll move over a little bit this way.
The paradox has shown up and is wondering what's happening. Anybody want to explain what's happening?
what's showing up?
Somebody on the stream like just showed up. What's happening?
Yeah. Unusual,
very
right?
briefly, we
Yeah.
are in a pitched battle in the desert outside of the enemy base. We have snuck in, stolen their exotic aliens and research and escaped, but they shot our ship down, which has now crashed into a dune here. We've got some scrapper allies with their large giant turtle-esque calids behind them. We've got enemy troops coming in. These are dunes we're hiding behind, but they now have drones above us, which are raining needler fire flechettes down on us. We are all mostly dead and mostly out of resources.
Yeah, it's looking rough.
And so we are going to pull back to cover and hope that we can survive this, because our scrapper allies have mostly just been dug in, hiding in the sand, and we've been getting beaten up. So
I'm shooting that one.
did I skip anything?
That's about the long and short of it.
Yeah.
Very concise. Bravo.
Thank you.
19.
That's definitely a hit.
Nice.
Thank you.
20.
20?
Yeah, 20.
Oh.
Oh, he gave us bits.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's totally
Oh, yeah.
gone. That was a big down.
And I hide again.
Alright.
Kentucky sniper.
9. Kill.
9. All
We
right.
got ourselves a Carlos Hathcock over here.
So for Cal,
War sniper.
Cal's terrified and dying. So Cal is going to
Yeah, move away, move back.
run. Cal's going to say, I got to hide under a giant turtle, thanks. Let's see, so it's 10 feet per hex, and he's going to move to 30, so that's, he can move 6 hexes. He's going to go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to run down here.
Please try and grab our possibly lobotomized friend and get him under the turtle.
Yeah, I mean, before, he was just hovering by him. I don't know if I've actually made physical contact with this creature yet, when I was trying to attend to him. I'm going to try. I'll, take his hand and, send friendly psychic mental thoughts, telepathic thoughts of the tendrils of the larima, and I hope he doesn't blow me up. That's what I'll do. That's as far as I can go.
He doesn't blow you up. He doesn't,
Yay!
He doesn't go anywhere.
My bonded companion's going to tag along, and I can't really do anything with him right now. So I'm headed to the cave.
6.
Time to abandon sheep.
Oh, don't forget.
Oh, no, don't worry. I'm going to grab him.
We do have one of our companions is unconscious already.
There you go.
That's the minions.
Before I retreat to a more advantageous tactical position, tink, yeet.
Nice.
Throwing out a grenade.
I can literally just roll him downhill. Roll him downhill.
You can. And I'm that kind of bad position.
Yeah, really? I mean, it's like I didn't want to run because we have the advantage of
Yeah.
height, but I can't keep taking needler fire from above.
No.
I guess Boots is not having as much luck as we'd like with jamming those
Get
drones.
under the K-lids.
That's an athletics, correct?
Yes.
Throwing, hurling,
Yeah.
lobbing,
Yes, sir.
cricket rolling, pitching.
11.
It rolls to the spot you need it, to the bottom, to the base. I assume you're rolling it to the one nearest the front.
Yeah, right,
You're
yeah.
doing right.
This group here.
Okay.
What's the
What's
range
the
of
what's
this?
the explosion rate? The radius?
Explosive radius on the grenade. It's a frag. Grenade can be thrown unless it's it's a strength one. If you are a prisoner,
I don't know the radius.
double your proficiency modifier. Okay, so it's even higher than that. Provides a DC required to reach the intended range.
15-foot radius.
Yep.
So 30 feet sphere.
They each make a DC 14 dex save, and taking full damage on a failed save or half on a successful.
It'll only get 2 or 3 of them at that rate, though.
There.
Yeah, if you put it in the center of all 4 of those guys, it'll get 4 of them.
Yeah, that's what I did.
2 make their deck saves, 2 miss.
Okay, check. Can I borrow one 1d6? I only have one on me.
What's the damage on it?
2d6. So this is gonna do the
They've been hurt already.
That's fragmentation.
yeah, doing 2 that have been full damage. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for the first one.
Done.
Is that for you roll separately for each individual?
Yeah, because 2 made their saves. 6, 7, 8, 9 for the second one.
Dead.
Here you go. And the rest take 1d6. 1 for the back guy,
Still there.
and 2 for the other guy. How appropriate.
Still there.
Alright. 4 left here.
And with that, I'm going to take my movement back, going down the dune. 1, 2, 3, getting right next to more.
Oh, yeah. There I am.
Yep. Don't worry, I don't intend to leave you. However, I don't think I can pick you up this time.
Yeah, Major Tom is out in space.
Yeah, I don't think you can use the item equip free action to put me over your shoulder.
No, I don't think I got a bonus action in which I can do that. Oh, should I have made that perception roll that I keep trying but failing at horribly
You can try, yes.
before I run away?
To notice something?
To notice. Yeah, now I get it.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
What'd you roll?
19, 20, 21, 22.
It was a 19 was your roll?
19 was
On
the
the
roll.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can dash though with the bonus, right? You can get where you need to be. Heck, you can even shoot and then dash.
Let me mark.
Spartacus!
You see footprints or sand being kicked up.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay. Like yeah, foot movements.
Danger zone! I feel better about that. I was worried you'd be seeing him like
Yeah, right? Darn
Oh
you,
no!
George.
What's that? Oh.
No, I want them
Levitates
there.
up out of the sand.
Yeah.
I want them there. Literally, it's a fire exercise and it's right next to me.
Well, yeah, but then you can also use that lovely dagger
Yeah.
if she gets within melee.
I don't know if they understand this, but you're not trapped in here with me. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. I am deadly until I am down.
Alright,
Granted, I am deadly when I roll with it.
I'm pretty good with the grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's target of opportunity right there. Yeah, if we get out of this, I want a drum magazine for my shotgun. I want a sniper rifle. I want to find a way to increase the damage on my knife. Make it like vibro or
you
heat
take
it
2
up.
points of damage. Sword, you take 3 points of damage.
Oh, I'm hurting.
You don't take any points.
Oh,
Needles.
You said
You must
three?
be close enough that 3, yeah. But you must, maybe it's the wind caught it and like hit the top of the K-lid.
Yeah.
Who doesn't even feel them?
Right? Yeah, their skin probably, their shell is.
Yeah. They might be embedded. You might have a prickly cactusy looking thing
Right.
by the time you're done.
And you're shorter, so you know the stuff from above it
Yeah, it'll be fun.
goes over your head.
And then,
Let me know if I can help. I mean, I'm happy to move these forward, but I mean, of course, I will move them off this. They'll run away if I'm in charge.
Yeah.
Those guys finally
Oh,
come
they're
around there.
they're moving up.
Emboldened.
They're moving on up.
And then this one.
Oh, hello.
Are there more people back here, or is it somebody was just landing?
I usually put them back out there.
Fine, real code.
Messing with you.
Those are secret spectators. Yeah. They're place of bets.
Okay. We'll go back to 15. Jack.
I should close this.
How many points you at, by the way?
Hit
Hit points remaining?
Yeah.
I've taken. Oh, you did another
Just to two. Just to two.
right now. I have 21 left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jack's
you-
taking probably
What do
the
you
least damage.
Me? I'm a 9.
Yeah, I knew you were getting.
I'm chewed up.
And what were you at?
5.
I'm tenderized steak right now.
Mostly on your head and
And
shoulders.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Ow,
Exactly.
ow.
Alright.
Be good to have
23?
an armor you had. That would be useful.
Daddy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
It's on the list.
I know.
Sword is making a shopping list.
Never realized what happened.
and it's 23 to hit.
Who are you shooting at?
The nearest
Oh, yeah,
target
definitely. Yeah.
coming up to hit 2.
17.
Damage.
Hit there.
He's done. He's dead.
And then I
Just knock him down. Yeah.
Just knock him down. He's not.
move, and then I use my bonus action to hide.
Wonderful field of dead bodies.
I know.
Kel.
Kel is going to make the last 30 feet to get under the Kalid with the weird alien, and wish there's something I can do to help.
Please apply the black bandages.
Yeah, really. I mean, I there's nothing else I can do. So
Is there a like a combat first aid action?
I mean, I have a first aid kit and
Well,
I can stabilize,
I
but
mean-
it can't heal points.
Yeah, equipment doesn't heal generally.
We should probably see about finding something that can do that.
Move the Kalid forward 3. You'll move with it
Straight. Like,
straight ahead and move back those other
I was gonna say.
ones back under the
With
Kalid.
them 3.
They're all like
towards
heading
it.
towards Kalids that are out.
That's smart. So we can stay together, and yeah, I'll take.
What about them over there? Are they gonna move towards their Kalis?
Okay.
Each one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say in my next move.
Is it? I mean, this is okay to do that.
Yeah, that's what.
What about the guys who were up on the dune? Would they come down to under the Kalid as well?
I think we'd advise them of the.
They actually dug into the sand.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel good about our placement.
I don't.
Well, eventually these guys.
I don't write at this
When you
exact.
take into account like how
And
many
move
of them
the
have dropped.
bullet one towards those people. They're in the sand, but he moves more towards them.
Cool.
You know, and the guy that's standing next to him, put him under it.
There you go.
Up against
The
it.
other one moves a little closer. Nope. And then one guy moves to its
Yeah, they can all get to him.
cover.
There's just too much. They're just taking too many hits, and they're not enjoying being out like that. Okay.
Here.
I think it's my turn.
Yep. 6.
Scoop and book it. So no, monkey with that later. 1, 2,
I'm equipped.
fireman carry. Fireman carry. I knew there was a reason I took the thing.
yeah, there you go.
Not precisely fireman
Actually got
carry.
the
He had
arm.
positions, but
That's how it normally works.
It's fine.
2 limbs, so that's good.
You can
I-
try,
To be fair, I call everything a fireman carry.
right.
So
You can try repositioning later if you need.
no, that's fine.
Soren, you take 2 points of damage.
Ow, ow.
You take 4 points of damage.
4 points.
He does.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is actually just automatically gives me a skull.
Oh, what?
I'm at 0, so it automatically gives me a skull.
Like
If
a
I
failed
fail
death
the
save.
death save.
That's correct.
And
now you're no
and
longer
I'm potentially
stabilized.
bleeding, yes.
yeah. Okay, so we need to restabilize you once you
How
get
many
back
did you
under
say
the
I
Kalid.
took? 3? Or
3, yes. No, there's 3 and 4. No, I'm sorry, you took a 2.
I took
Wound,
2.
I guess, is what it's called.
Yes, a wound.
That's on the death saves little octagon down there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there's
So
one.
you can take one perish.
There we go. I accept this. There may be a healer on the horizon. Next game, possibly.
Jack, make me a perception check.
23.
You see something come flying over the edge of the dune and land in the sand.
Which direction?
From this
Not
way?
too far from you.
No, I mean,
Yes.
okay, that's not good. All right.
From the direction of the facility.
All right, yeah.
The
The direction I don't want to see it coming from. Okay.
What do you want to do?
I want to dodge, like get out of the way.
Okay. Make me dodge.
You don't.
Oh, you just
it's
get
an
disadvantage,
action.
right?
It's your action. Yeah.
You can take the dodge action, you mean?
Yeah.
You can move too if it's your turn.
Wait a minute. That is.
What?
I mean, is it my turn?
No, it's
Oh.
their turn.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Well, then you're not dodging
I guess.
specifically.
And you take 6 points of damage from a grenade going off
Oh.
on your side of the hilltop.
Dare they?
Really?
No, we only threw grenades at them. They don't get to
That's the
throw them
wrong
back.
direction.
Dare they
No.
adopt our tactic?
If I were not 7 points from death, I'd come over there and beat you all to death.
There's only 3 of them left. But
I
I
know.
gotta go. I gotta go.
I'd stick
That's
around.
Good.
Let's get them with a Kalid. Kill them when they come over the dune.
Yeah, you got backed up back there.
I'd stick around, but I'm being chewed up.
Like, you do realize that there's like we went to this battle with like 20 backup guys who haven't done anything.
Yeah, they've been waiting for them
they're
to
waiting.
cross the dunes. And so
They're waiting.
let them.
We ought to just run away and be like, we killed half of them. It's your turn.
You got this, guys.
Right. Hosing down.
I mean, that is kind of what could happen.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, they could do some stuff soon.
TPKs are also
I mean, you
very-
chose to keep
I know.
engaging them.
We did. We did.
Oh, I know.
Hey,
I know.
them's a lot of numbers. We don't
Oh,
like
that
them
guy.
numbers.
Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah,
Ah.
that's why I was kind of like.
Now it's Caleb time.
Stop. Kevin, time.
That guy over
Start
there.
moving the Caleb towards the hole,
Right, towards the gap between the
Yep.
dunes.
and keep the people with them
Yep.
that are
Yeah, I'll let you go there.
Yeah.
Can't reach that
10, 20, 30.
Yeah, and
Am
you're now under them.
I am now.
Yeah, you're with them too.
Hold on. I want to
They're
kill.
big enough that you can all easily get under
Right.
them and hang on to them.
Kel shouts, "I'll take care of him." About Marl, and you can go commit acts of
Right,
violence.
you've got the med kit.
Okay, then I will put him down. As much as I like.
15, Jack.
Just lie me down someplace.
Yeah. One nice shot. This guy is cresting the dune.
He is cresting the dude. You take it anyway. How dare you?
That's what you were
Yeah, I
waiting
know.
for.
Pull out the pistol from your hip.
11,
Quick draw.
17.
That is.
Okay.
Nice.
14.
That takes him out.
Cool. And I take my bonus action. This is a dash. So
Nice.
Move and dash. Go right into our sand trap.
yeah.
9.
All right, I'm gonna try and restabilize Marl with my first aid kit. Now, I think the first aid kit just lets me automatically succeed, or do I have to roll still?
You roll, you get advantage.
Okay, there it is.
Wisdom medicine check.
Yep. And it's just DC 10, right? Yeah, I rolled a 23.
I'm stable.
You stabilize it. Yeah, any of needles all along the back where you're getting carried.
Do not kiss porcupines.
That's what the med kit is for.
Yeah.
I got the tweezers.
Six.
Yeah. Boink, boink.
One guy up here is still living, correct?
Elite, yeah. One guy who's not running away.
You can't see him.
I tell you, I dropped all of them except for one.
Right.
I
Yeah,
believe
you-
he's retreating, and one coming up the dune
Yeah,
still.
you could see that guy.
You can hold your action until he reveals himself.
Mm-hmm. I will reload my shotgun. Which at this point, this is what I'm saying. It's going like one shell. I've got a shopping list here.
These guys
You do need that
I-
barrel. Yeah,
I need a drum.
you need a drum.
You need a bazooka.
I need a lot of things. I am honestly, legitimately, I've been making a shopping list. The sad realization that I cannot take on the universe with a shock maul and a shotgun is quickly setting in. I want to find
I'm
that.
trying to
I
get
think our
one of
flank's
those
gonna get
marine
overrun
rifles
here,
from
guys.
aliens.
What's that?
I'm trying to
He's
get
still
one of
coming.
those
Look at
marine
him.
rifles from
He-
aliens.
yeah,
Stops
Grenade
and drops at
launcher.
the top of the dune, and
Yeah.
you see a rifle lower itself over the dune edge.
Like we were doing.
Like you were doing.
How dare!
I mean,
Like, what happens if I drop the illusion now? He's suddenly really
Right?
exposed.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we no longer have a use for it, so might as
Yeah,
well.
Employing our cover.
I dropped the illusion for sure. I've got its mileage out of a first level talent.
yeah, that was great.
Real lifesaver.
Yeah, that was. That was
Very,
9
very useful.
guys.
It helps.
Yeah.
They covered a whole flank.
And it allowed shots over here. That was
Yep.
this thing. Pretty key.
Yeah, that was
That was
a big
all.
deal.
That was the game changer. Dropped a lot of guys.
And needles come flying down, and none of you take any
Yay.
hits.
Hooray, Caled.
Yay, lid for the kid.
Hold on, they're not done. They're gonna fire now.
We're just repositioning
I'm just
everybody
repositioning so
undercover.
they're all.
The tiny ones look like halflings.
Yeah.
Those are the ones with the blast rifles. They're firing at the people under the Kaled over there.
Oh, like through the gap?
Yes.
Oh.
Are they at disadvantage for firing at a
They
Caleb?
are.
Through Kaled legs?
And they all miss. But everyone in that Kaled's like, oh, and backing away to the other
Oh
side.
boy.
I mean, they're not really because they're soldiery, but you know,
Yeah, no,
we
yeah.
need protection. Let's find
It's
the legs.
blast of fire emanating off the Caled shell.
Yeah. Well, they can fire under the shell from there. They're basically the same height between the gap.
It's scary.
Move each of the Kaleds a little 3 spaces a little closer.
Here we go.
Here, I got it.
Okay. This guy's still dead, so I'm not putting him on.
2, 3.
This guy's still dead. This guy's over the Caled.
And these guys move up to here.
Maybe they can start firing back now.
Yeah, now our plan can finally come to fruition after we've been chewed.
Yes.
And killed most of them.
Aha! You could never have conceived of our 4 Caled tactic.
Nobody expects the Kaled.
That's right.
The Kaled.
What if? Okay, there was.
It's a classic Kaled pincher.
What
Yeah, classic. Yeah.
we mount very large guns on them, like some sort of thing that holds water, some sort of device.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at.
I don't know what to call it.
A squirtle gun.
Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Yeah, that works.
Jack.
I'll take a shot
Yeah,
at the
so
guy.
I'll-
You're at disadvantage. He's got it covered. Partial
Shoot
cover.
us. All right. That'll do.
9. Kill.
He's stabilized. I'm now going to send my old bonded companion up there, which won't be able to. I have to double check his movement. Probably wouldn't to bother this guy.
Oh.
To give me advantage on my as using the help move action to shoot at him with a force bolt. But
Okay.
I have to check.
It'll take time for it to get
Yeah.
there.
So, but this round I'm going to shoot with disadvantage.
Okay, I was just gonna chuck a grenade at him when we're done.
Go
Well,
for
he's
it.
not there
Do
yet.
it.
No, I'm just saying I don't know.
You don't know that.
Well, also the bonded companion is like
The
here
bit drone,
right now,
yeah, it's only
Yeah.
about halfway there at this point.
So it also has the flyby ability to
No.
zip right back.
I just don't know if that. I don't want to target the familiar in the.
So that's 18 to hit with disadvantage.
Wow.
That hits.
A 12 and a 17
That's great.
plus 6. So.
Nice.
All right, so that's 1d10 damage. Force is 8 force.
He drops.
Alright. There you go.
There we go.
Defeated 1 wing.
Yep. Soren. You hold your grenade.
I was like, yeah.
I think you didn't prime it yet, huh?
Got dropped by a bolt.
Oh. No.
Pew pew.
Yeah. Actually, no. I got sight on these guys, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Back onto the belt. Energy rifle.
I'm not ready for shotgun.
No. 22.
That hits one. That I didn't expect.
Yeah.
Caled attack.
I'm so used to you rolling sixes.
That's me too.
That is over now.
I think that he resets up when he throws a grenade.
Yeah,
That's
Cool
what
down.
it is. The grenade resets the number.
12 damage.
He goes down. One of them goes down.
Grenade
And the
feeds
troopers,
him.
yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
Maybe over the comms, like, hey, anytime you guys want to pop up and shoot some dudes.
Right, they're right on the other side of the dune, guys.
Here it comes.
Can I make a bonus action scan for Chiqui's whereabouts? Just to keep eyes on the situation. Net 20.
Well, wow.
The adrenaline is flowing.
you see sand kicking up
Right.
over in there.
Okay.
Whoa.
Right near where you shot, but still undercover.
You just saw the sand kicking
Yeah,
up
no,
after
no.
you took the shot.
Yeah.
And it's moving fast, whatever.
Right. That familiar footstep spray of sand.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you can see, really. Actually, when you see it, you do get kind of an edge a little bit.
Yeah, like Predator kind
like
of.
Predator kind of, right?
An
right.
outline in the
Yeah,
sand.
just a bit, just for a moment.
Yeah.
It's really hard to even maintain sight on it, though. You have the benefit of sand being useful for you here.
Chiqui has almost made it to the ship. I say with my free action.
Oh,
Yep.
none of that.
Okay, the first one over there,
We see.
lobs a grenade over into the center of that group.
Who's good guys, bad guys?
This
Bad
guy, I
The
think,
bad guy lobs a grenade
Oh, no.
Into the good
down
guys.
into the other
That's
ones.
not too
Into the dead weight over there. Has
over the dune.
Yeah, I know.
They're only dead weight until you need them.
Yeah.
And
I know.
Now's the
You
need
could-
time.
I know.
You can see this
I'm just being a
guy.
smart arse.
Can you make me 2 dex rolls for the edge, the 2 on the ends?
Ooh, shall I make it? Who wants to make it?
Right, go for it.
I roll great. 11 and 4.
I should have rolled. I rolled terrible.
The
Oh, wait,
two,
no.
The 2 in the middle go down. The 2 on the edges are still there.
I mean, it's only 3 of your forces that have dropped.
It's not bad.
This
How
one's-
many-
I feel good about this.
How many have they killed?
Well, three of your guys, our guys have dropped. Scrappers. And
Yeah, but
look
that
at all
same.
the carnage.
I know. We've done
Yeah, I
great.
know. It's,
I just want to get these
Well,
guys.
master on the other side.
Most of that-
I just worry we have a bunker
I guess
hill
most of that was
situation where we're winning,
explosions.
Yeah.
but not winning.
Grenade explosion over there, ship exploding over here.
Kel, what's your AC?
Not great.
No.
Without your shield.
13.
13 probably, like you don't wear armor.
Nope.
You take 7 points of damage
I am unconscious.
Oh no.
Funk.
from somebody shooting in that group through that lower area
I'm down.
across it.
Get hit by a stray shot underneath the Caled shell.
I'm gonna take Big Fortuna here.
Yeah.
All the Kalids can move forwardish, free-ish, or towards the ship-ish.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Again. Okay, there was someone up there. Boy, our Caled is very crowded.
There's plenty of room.
Plenty of room.
That's why everyone likes them.
You know, fit whole families underneath that.
Jack, we are not feeling too well.
Yeah, it's not like that.
We think Kel just fell.
I asked one of the scrappers to please scrap out.
They're doing it, they're throwing him into a hammock.
Okay.
Oh, good.
That's what they already did with him, too.
All right, good.
Under the.
Yep, under the
Yeah, we
cage.
slept for
Yep.
And your med kit is right there.
I'm bleeding out
15 Jack.
currently, but
You are bleeding? Oh,
I've been
yeah.
making
Are
death saves.
they ministering to him?
Yeah. well,
Okay, good. All right.
His med
You'll
kit
be
was just
stabilized by
in use,
next-
I
so
take
it's
a
right
shot
there.
at one of
So one of them
that
is
room.
gives you an emergency stim.
I hope so, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I shoot one in that group.
The blaster wound.
13? to hit.
Where are you shooting at?
Actually 14. But that guy right there.
The transport troopers.
14, that'll hit.
Actual like.
14's what you needed.
It's decent.
8 points. And then for my bonus action, I hide. Where I can. Behind a leg or something.
Okay. I know exactly what I'm
You're
gonna
still
do.
up.
Okay.
Sora.
Okay. I will take a shot at the one that we just hit.
Okay. Trying to ruin their fire.
I'm trying to pour as much as I can, derision down their throats as I can in the form of energy projectiles and not good things.
You're about to get help.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
To hit,
Yeah.
you miss.
Not that derisive.
The people that are under the Kayla that are with them are now aiming and not aiming, they're taking shots.
Targeting.
They're targeting.
Fire.
They're able to shoot.
Yep.
They have ballistic weapons. How many are under there?
Oh, I think there's about all 4 under each one almost.
Yeah, but there's only
Well, there
that
was.
one and that one that have
Only
an active
4
shot.
under this one.
Oh,
And
okay.
2 more under this one.
Let's do the 2 of that one,
Gotcha.
because they're shooting at the one with the
Troopers.
powered rifles.
Yeah, the big troopers.
Critical miss and a miss. I'm not doing critical miss. One of them hits one of them though.
Oh. I'd also like to try and keep eyes on the prize again.
The one next to the one you're aiming at gets hit. He's not down, but he gets hit.
Great. That's what we need.
At the top of on the dune, the 2 that were down there,
Yeah.
one of them throws a grenade over the top.
Aha! Nice.
And it rolls just below the surface by 1 from the edge, down 1 from the top edge.
From the top edge, so
There you
just
go.
like here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Isn't that good?
All you couldn't move any further.
Yeah, so that's gonna get the other guy of ours who's at the top of the dune.
No, he's lower below the dune.
Okay.
This is the edge. They're both on the edge.
So he hits
sides.
Okay.
It's on the other side.
So it just gets this guy.
Yes.
Okay, just one.
Makes sense.
Made a shitty throw.
Can I have any more of those flashcards at all?
Sure. Yeah, I can always bring my index cards.
He takes a pretty nasty hit, but he's not down.
All right.
Thank you.
Do they have my name?
I'm good.
No, I'm making my shopping list.
For no.
There you go.
As if this is going to happen very often.
Yeah.
Like these kinds of battles, pitch battles in the middle of the desert.
At this point, like I said, the realization is quickly kicking in that a shotgun and a shock mall may not be able enough to carry our intrepid Frankenstein through the universe.
No, we don't know about that one.
Plus, it never hurts to be prepared.
Does it look like they're just going over the dune, or are they going specifically for the ship?
It looks like they're going to get high ground.
Yeah, cresting the dune.
And also maybe seeing the ship. You don't know.
Okay.
Does that guy over there keep moving away?
Yes.
He's a
He's a
specialist.
coward.
He's a specialist character. Wow, cut his losses.
He's not getting his hazard pay.
All right. No.
He
Or
says,
maybe he's getting all the hazard pay.
It might be.
yeah.
No.
He says, I'm getting too old for this. Runs. Boy,
All
that's
right,
where we get
15,
some grenades
Jack.
right there.
Oh boy. What kind of? So I can still basically see that whole group over there.
Yes.
They're on the rise.
Yep, they're coming up the rise.
All right. So I'm gonna.
You're under there somewhere.
Yeah,
You're gonna move to the next
Yeah,
Caleb?
I am. I'm gonna move here.
Cool.
I'm gonna hork a grenade over there, And then my bonus action will be to hide under that kid.
Nice.
Awesome.
Ooh!
What is your athletics check?
A 5.
That's not gonna
No.
get there. Like
Where were you?
maybe here, and that wouldn't hit anybody.
He's here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It goes off.
Like you almost hit the
Sprays the
ship.
area.
Okay.
At least he didn't drop it.
It's a yeet ball.
Actually, you probably did ting a little bit on the ship.
Yeah.
Not enough to do any damage.
No, there was wind.
That was fun.
Didn't
Oh,
have
that's
like
what-
wind resistance.
6.
I will follow Jack. It's getting a little crowded under here. Get up to here.
Do a full dash to get to the other side.
Gotta work on your yeet ball game.
Do I have sight of people under this calet or no? Because I'm just trying to get a shot
You
off.
can.
Yeah.
And you can stop halfway and shoot.
Yeah, I don't want to be not under the calet at this point. The wall is starting to show cracks, just a little
I
bit.
know.
The structural foundation is not as good as it is.
You have athletics, don't you?
I do.
He's really good at it.
Yeah. You're the grenader.
Just saying.
Grenade.
Yeet ball. Time for yeet ball.
This is the time.
Pointing it out.
Yeah.
This is the time.
Any stunts left?
Oh, I've got 2. I've been holding them.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm not completely out of tricks yet.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
wow. Like somebody's got tricks up the sleeve yet.
Take your shot. Throw
I
it.
have talent points left.
Throwing a
Hey,
grenade.
how are you doing over
I
there?
have 7 talent points
God controlled the major
and
town.
1 skull.
How far can you throw?
Well,
It's
I'm
an
about to
athletics
do
check.
I'm about to do a extra drive.
Yeah,
Just
DC
put a bit more oomph on it.
DC 14 gets you about 40 feet.
Well, I rolled a 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 as is, and
That'll hit your target.
yeah. So it's just right there. I'm just like John Elway.
How many are in that?
If he puts it in that empty spot in the middle,
It's 4 or 5.
Can he get it to that empty spot in the middle?
where is he? You're under the
Assuming,
calet?
yeah, assuming it's from the edge of
30,
the.
40, 50, 60. Get right up there. I mean, it depends how you count. I don't know where he was over there.
So it's 4 or 5 of them, plus enduring chicken. She's still in the same position,
Hopefully.
or within 15 feet of this general area.
That's why I wanted to
Okay.
do that. 'Cause
3
I
of
can't
them
see
make
her.
your dex checks, the other 2 do not.
Okay, so 2. So 5 for the first one.
5 points.
Yep.
Goes down.
So one of them goes down. I'm just going to pick a
Yeah,
random one.
that's fair. Yeah.
7 for the second one.
Goes down.
5 for the other one.
Does not go down.
Another 5 for the other one.
Still up.
And 1 for the other one.
Still up.
Yeah. So it looks like a couple of the rifle troopers are still up.
Yes.
We just sort of randomly did it, but it worked out that way. 1 dropped, 2 were still up. Non-troopers also dropped.
Alright. There's 8 of them and an invisible one.
We're down to 4 grenades at this point.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The one cresting the hill there attacks the other guy with a
Right.
sword.
There's a third melee, a long blade.
Oh,
combat.
is it time to affix bayonets?
Yeah,
Oh my.
looks like it. Yeah, it's getting there.
Long blade is standard gear.
He gets skewered.
Which one?
Our guy.
Is gone. Is dead.
Slides down the
And
dude.
he got hit, but you saw the blade come out the other side of him.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna send a quick text to Romanoff. Send better counterinsurgency.
There you go.
It wouldn't matter how much better.
These scrappers are
Oh,
He
squishy.
hit his
Yeah, they are.
little joke.
And he also has already been hit once, I think. So, by the grenade.
Basically, yeah. That's why. You can join his brother.
He took a grenade and a blade. So I would have taken Kel out. So
Soren, you get shot at. And you take 7 points.
I'm down.
You get hit from a blaster fire.
I am down a Rooney.
Okay. That grenade was a nice last-ditch effort.
Jack.
Right now I'm just hiding.
Oh, hold on. I did 2 other 5 shots. But one of them does. One of the other guys.
That's gonna
4 points to one of them. So it does not go down.
So you've still got like 10 or something, right?
I've still got 15.
Hiding seems to be smart for some reason.
But right now I'm just
Huh. Turns out I've been using extra drive when I shouldn't be using. Well,
Move the Kalids across the dunes and over. Like they cross dunes at no
Okay.
limit.
Yeah, they move slowly, that's all.
Right, but they don't get slowed up by anything.
The Kalids are gonna just start stomping on these guys.
No, we're in force.
We're gonna wake up and find out what happened. I think this is gonna happen.
So
You
the
know, Jack's still there?
yeah
Wait a
the
minute.
guys are starting to shoot now. I assume. I hope. Are they finally
Yeah,
lighting
once the
up?
Kalids get crest the hill.
Yeah, they finally have line of sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna shoot for them.
Because
Why don't you guys shoot for them?
these 3 have line of sight until just now.
Well, why-
Any of them have line of sight, they can shoot.
There's 3 Kalids, so do each of us want to pick one to shoot from?
Yeah, I'll
And the
shoot from-
Kalids are not blocking because you can shoot around their legs. You know what? You're up against.
Like one shot.
Well, yeah. I got 2 guys under my cable.
Well, I don't know what the modifier is.
What'd you roll?
9.
Black Dragon has 2
I rolled 2
guys
twos.
underneath it.
Somebody rolling.
I'm glad you find my pain. You
Natural 10 is my highest roll.
Oh wow.
I don't know how many guys I
You know
This one
what?
has 4.
You roll for our guys.
4. Okay, if I'm doing
They're
this
both
guy.
squishy and shooting badly.
14, 12, and 16.
There we go.
Finally,
There's 4 guys
someone,
under there.
someone's breaking the 10 mark.
14 and the 16 hit.
What's the damage on that? 10? D8? D10?
They are using ballistics. They use a D8.
I guess I'll roll. So 2 hit, that's a 6, and a 5. Plus whatever the bonus is.
One of them goes down.
Okay.
2 of them go down, actually.
Oh, nice.
I just picked 2 that had gotten hurt before.
One of
fair.
them is the rifle, is a rifle person, right?
We have 1 rifle
Okay.
trooper left, but
Yes.
One rifle trooper, and it looks like 5 non-rifle troopers, and a mystery indoor educate out there.
Yep. And
It's getting Civil War messy up in here.
It is.
it is, there's a lot of stuff going on. They can shoot.
A cool line prepared for this sort of moment, but I can't use it
Because you're unconscious.
because I'm unconscious.
You know, in your unconscious mind, you're still playing out the battle.
Oh
yeah.
And in that unconscious vision, you say,
No, I'm gonna save it for when I can actually use it.
fair.
It's too cool not to use.
Not yet to
It
waste
is
on that.
literally the last stand moment where before the horde engulfs. That sort
You
of
say it in your mind, but we don't hear it.
Yeah, we'll have to wait.
The guy on the end down there,
This guy?
nope,
Or this guy?
that guy goes down.
Oh no.
He gets shot.
Yeah,
should have been under our back.
The
The
last
guy
of
that
that
gets that
squad.
crested got him
Okay.
2.
this guy's a hoss.
Yeah, he
took
is.
out all of
He's a
them himself.
Marine.
Yeah. Grenade and
Got in first,
shot,
been in
and
close combat.
now they're gonna go
Pew
get stepped on
pews.
by a Kalid, I hope. I guess the Kalids can be with melee, huh?
They can't.
Oh yeah. War elephants.
All right, Hannibal, let's do it.
Elephants.
It is.
And everyone under that Kalid on that side,
This one has 2.
that is it has 2 of our people.
It has two scrappers.
They'll get a shot off before.
Put them towards the rear.
Ooh, nice, a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh.
One of them coming over that came under gets shot through the legs and goes down.
Oh, okay.
Then the
got them in
Kalid
here.
stomps.
That's cool.
Gets 2 stomps. And he hits with both. I don't have to roll the damage.
Kalid
It's
squish.
sort of like house fall on you.
Right.
Should one of those be the rifleman or no?
Giant
If
tortoise
he's at the
shell.
front, right at the front, yes.
I mean,
he's not.
he's a little on
Okay,
the side,
so
I'd say.
one of those
Yeah,
guys is
crunch,
still
crunch.
up,
Yeah.
right?
So you don't know, because the rifleman,
Okay.
and then this guy.
Okay, Jack. 15.
There's only 2 over there left.
Yeah, I know. Okay,
And
so
then this guy here.
I'm still hiding. I start looking for her footprints myself.
Perception.
Make a perception check.
19?
Okay.
Where are you?
Under
Under the silver Caleb.
Nearest
kind
to
of-
the ship.
Yeah, kind of like by his legs, hiding basically, but now I'm starting
One of the
to
best
grab
vantage
stuff.
points to where she was seen last, anyway.
You think she's somewhere on near the hold part of the ship that's slightly visible from the edge, not from the top.
Which is here.
Somewhere in
It's
that
very
area.
close.
Somewhere in that area.
Within like 10 or
Okay.
10 to 30 feet of you.
Watch, we don't find her and she's in our ship. Now we have another
She
problem.
doesn't have access permission.
I know, but
Yeah, I know.
they seem to be, they're sneaky. Invisibility and Esper invisibility and phasing through things.
Yeah, she can phase. Okay, quick, I contact the ship and I warn the ship directly. Something might try and phase into you. Something hostile. And I use my last grenade right where I think she is.
Okay, roll.
Oh, better. 15.
That
Your grenade
clears,
goes off.
clears the distance.
Is there anybody else near her? There's a,
There is a
Within
rifleman is
15
within
feet, there's
10 feet.
the
That's
one,
10.
one rifle trooper.
he fails his dex.
Okay.
I should be knocked down.
Yeah.
One.
Snake eyes.
Snake eye.
No ones.
And then for my bonus action,
Actually,
shake or hide or whatever.
actually, he was already hurt. He does go down.
You're probably, yeah.
Oh, nice.
He was.
At least.
Yeah, he'd been hit several times.
Yeah, he had actually. There's 2 of their
This
men
one?
up over here,
Oh, that's one.
and then Endora.
Make a perception check, Jack.
I'm more afraid of this one.
Well,
23.
all these guys get to go again, so.
You see the ones that are on the other side.
There's just 2.
Yep. They take something out that looks kind of like one of his grenade kind of things, like a grenade. And you see they kind of back over the crest, and then you see something goes. And it goes under the K-lid.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There's 2 guys under there.
Yeah,
I don't know what kind of how that
I need to roll their things.
2 scrappers.
One goes on. One scrapper goes down.
Oh,
The other one is injured.
Okay.
There's one left.
Yeah, these 2 are standing.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's that. Where's the one?
Sure. I'm gonna swap them out just so you can see them.
Yeah, okay.
One of them threw a grenade, the other one is a Marine.
How many are under that K-lid over there?
This one?
Yeah.
Just
That-
one
just
living,
one.
one left.
The one
Gonna
injured
take a
one.
shot.
This one's got 4 and
There you go.
I'm gonna start with that one.
Yeah,
He's close. Oh, that's definitely a hit.
okay.
The other one goes down.
Alright, so there are no scrappers underneath
Do you
this
mean,
Caleb.
was that somebody shooting the scrapper or the scrapper
No,
shooting?
This
The
guy.
one, the
Soldier shooting.
soldier shooting at the scrapper goes
Yep.
down.
That's just a lone K.
oh, the soldier
The
goes down.
soldier goes down, not
The
the
bad guy
scrapper.
goes down.
Oh, the bad guy goes.
Oh!
Boss has finally been,
Yay,
there you go.
scrapper!
Boss has finally been put
Alright.
to Boot Hill.
There you go.
He's been buried in Boot Hill.
That was my guy.
Nice.
And then other scrappers. There's really only one visible target.
Yeah.
And
He wasn't hiding.
not
He
easy.
just
He starts going the other way.
Oh.
3.
Okay.
He sees the last one go down and realizes there's
Right.
no one
he's
left.
alone.
Yeah.
He can take on 4 cannons himself. Do it.
Yeah, there's a whole Caleb force.
And then some of them start climbing up onto the K-lids to get shots at him. You can let him go a step or 2, and then eventually there's just enough fire.
Yeah, it's
somebody will just take
everybody
them
who
out.
can shoot from underneath
Fire
the cannon
for
shoots this last
Fire for
guy.
effect.
That guy gets away.
He's the only one,
Yeah.
except for the invisible
Yeah.
Esper, of course.
Yeah. So Peg guy
Speaking
gets
of the
away.
Esper, so in my next action, do I see her around? Well, no.
She's in the ship, I assure you. She's in there.
She is.
You know what? Let's just grab her, put her in the weird hallway of the other dimension. Like, you just
You
have fun with that.
Have fun with it.
Meet my friend, the giant dimensional centipede.
It's real, I told you. It's real.
Jack, you realize that there's a lot of injured here.
Yeah, a lot of
There's
inch.
no one left to shoot at.
Okay. Can I check on everybody to make sure everybody's
He needs to be stabilized a little better.
okay?
He don't-
I'll stabilize
Has to
him.
hit at the end.
What was it? Three major bullet shots. Shrapnel.
You're still unconscious.
Oh no, I'm just counting the wounds I got.
He's counting scars to brag later.
And they start making a camp around
Okay.
around the ship. Like the Kalids are aiming out. They have people on
Circle the
under
wagons.
Yeah, circling wagons exactly. They initially start thinking about going on top, and they realize they could still be rained on, so they stay under the Kalids.
Any other
Boots
drones
ever?
still up
Yeah,
there?
did Boots
The drones are
ever?
still up there,
Did Boots ever get
but
any?
they weren't firing because they
action
were
on
too
them?
close to everybody. Now, though, they could start firing. There's no concern.
Boots is useless.
That means-
That mean-
Boots.
Has he done anything? No.
But that does mean that the Dubois know where we are. We
Yeah,
can't
they
stay here
do.
long.
Yep.
Let's check in with the ship and ask if it has any dimensional interlopers. And I'm not. What am I talking about?
There you
I'm
go.
unconscious.
That's a good advice.
I'm dreaming
anyway.
about
It
that.
would be
Yeah.
what I was, because I'd already mentioned that too. So I check in with the ship and say, did you detect anything?
No, negative.
Do you detect anything on your exterior? There's something that's probably invisible. Well, yeah.
Sorry,
Yes. I am in pain.
you were getting medical treatment. So are
Yeah.
you. They're not trying to revive you, not just leave you at 0.
Yay.
But while you're under, you dream of battles, of a battle in particular, which is interesting because you don't normally think or reminisce about particular battles, but you do reminisce about the aftermaths and the beforemaths and things like that.
Medicine,
Yeah, it's more of a Monday morning quarterback. What could have been
Right.
done every once in a blue moon.
And you realize that in this battle you're fighting
Right.
creatures,
This is more advanced.
maybe monsters, like tentacles and teeth and all that, and they're tearing at you. And you're fighting them, and they're pulling your innards out, like stringing them along. And you try and fight, and they're just stronger than you. Or you're just weakened to the point where you can't do nothing about it.
24 hours.
We need
And then they
that.
start peeling away your
nanites.
skin.
We need those.
You should have them, yes.
Yes.
And then they get faster and faster, or maybe you get slower and slower. And you catch a glimpse through them, and you realize they're taking you apart, and they're building you again.
Uh-oh. Are these things actually just the dentist? Sorry about that.
Recreating.
And then you see that there are other people being taken apart and built into you. And the pain is excruciating. The pain is unlike anything you felt, that you remember at least. And you see one person there stitching the parts of you all together, piece after piece, until finally
The light
you
goes
go
out.
out, right? And you feel it go out as skin is pulled from your face, and then it goes out.
Probably for the best.
And then you realize you're in the middle of a spacecraft that's crashed. There's a hole ripped in the side,
Oh.
and you realize it's crashed in space.
Oh. Huh?
And there's a hole that you're staring at. reach for it, and you realize that the spacecraft is actually falling away from you, and you're left floating away from the craft that you were in. And then you hear what you think is a drum, and you start to awaken from the sound of the drumming. Wait, no, it's a gun.
Oh. Sounds like gun. Sounds like drums.
It's hard to tell.
It's a very tight drum.
And your hands are blurry, or you try and look at them, and you realize you can't see them clearly. And so you reach over and you grab spectacles. Was weird that you even had them. And then you realize your hands, not only are they blurry, they're blurry and they're shaky and they're blue. And you feel them, you feel your hands, you realize they're there, and then you hear another gunshot or a drum strike. And your hands start to shake, and you feel yourself roll over yourself and collapse. And then the pain recedes, and you open your eyes to Scrappers. Hold him down! We're not done with you! We're working on you!
I'll help restrain it.
You get an injection in your neck. You see him wake up, like, in a weird way. He doesn't normally wake up. He's very calm.
Well, we dead? Not yet. Everybody survived. Almost everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Six
Shaki,
guys.
I'm not sure. I was kind of waiting to see how you guys were doing.
Knife. Knife.
Your knife's here. Here. Oh, the good knife.
Don't clutch it too hard.
Hold on.
And don't fill it and leave it sit around.
Yeah, really.
It could weaken you for any conflict.
Yeah, I just leave them. I'm holding the knife, but then my grip just slackens.
I'll take it. I'm gonna go commando around the ship, like hiding from enough.
Yeah, there's footprints all around the ship from all kinds of places.
Okay.
And it's slowly filling and like, you know,
Okay.
if
I don't
still a
see
bit of a
her,
way.
I'll come back and here's your.
Clutches it
Hopefully
like
she's not inside.
The ship seemed to know that kind of thing. I don't know.
clutches the knife like it's a teddy bear.
Sensitive to
It's a
Esper
safety blanket.
Thank you.
abilities.
It's a death grip.
And then they finish up with him, and he's going to come too soon
Okay.
again. And he won't need to be strapped down though. He'll be okay. He'll come to groggily.
Okay.
Then they go work on Kel. And as Kel is being worked on, he realizes he's in a graduation. He's watching a graduation. Now, unlike an Earth graduation, dentists do graduations as a group.
Right.
They accept the group graduates together or not at all. And it's very exciting. You're watching somebody, you're not really sure who, in this ceremony. And everybody's dendi are full of energy and like excitement. And you feel hands on your shoulders. And then you feel like the warmth of contact with your dendi from who is probably familial.
Parents or something.
Yeah. And a group goes up, and you see somebody in there familiar, although everyone's a little blurry, and they go up and they get their award or their graduation, and they get top of the class as a group. It's collective.
Best class.
Yes, best class. And all the other classes are cheering for them rather than being
Right.
silent
No,
for themselves,
they're the
but
best.
cheering for
Yeah.
the success of the others. And you hear someone say, "That'll be you next. 2 more years." And then the group starts coming back, and they come around where you are. Your parents are there, and there's all kinds of excitement. Everybody's having an amazing time. And this person in the group that looks familiar to you says, "It's only going to be 2 more years. Your class has to do as well as us. You'll do well. I know you will. Just, keep your concentration. The classes will get you there." And as he's leaving, you realize he's limping. Like he's got a walking affectation that seems to be sore. And he goes, "In 2 years you'll have that. In 2 years we'll have to probably say goodbye." And you all turn, and then you kind of walk into this haze, and it just sort of everything fades away for a moment, and then you get to a familiar surrounding that feels like a home. And maybe it is your home. It's hard to remember in all these things when you're just not fully there, it seems. And when you go in, you find a room, and there's all kinds of machines around someone. And your father's in there. And you realize that was who had his hands on you before. And he's sitting next to him, and his DnD are hanging low. And the machines are like making readings and all that. And then he hits a button, and the machines stop. And your DnD fall over your eyes. And you have long DnD, so they can actually cover your eyes. And the color kind of turns to a red or a purple and kind of fade out to black.
Darkness.
Darkness again with you guys now.
And then
I think it means the dentists are communists.
Yeah, that's right. We collect.
Graduate together.
Yeah, we're in that regard.
Right?
Very, very collective where they could go to the Dende.
Gotta watch
Dendus.
those.
Dendusi.
And then you hear as the darkness goes, you may not get to finish what you start, but that's okay. The journey is more important. And then everything goes black. It stays black, and then you wake up, and they're doing medical work on you. They're pulling needles from you. You don't feel pain, but you can see that it's sort of like it's not surgical, but it's more than just first aid.
You have physical trauma,
More intervention.
but you've been stemmed, so you don't feel much of the pain.
Correct. And then you realize that he's awake, and he's sitting over with you.
Did we live?
Did we win?
We won. Everyone's alive.
Oh, I'd like to go.
Although Chiki is still somewhere about.
Oh, I'd like to go home now.
And you can sit up finally.
Be advised, I feel like green cake.
And you realize your best place to be would be in the ship at this point
Sure.
to work
The
on
hammock
it.
is nice though.
It is nice. Everybody is hurting. Very sore.
It's nice just lying here.
All right.
And we're going to take a break.
All right. Push the button.
Really?
I didn't realize we went so long. We're only going to be running for a few more minutes, so that break was sort of like end of the game. Like, what? It's already 4:30?
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, we'll go on a little bit, but it won't go on a whole lot longer. As you're healing up out here, the ship warns you that there is incoming again.
What's its status? The ship's repair status?
That it still needs time. It's still working on the maintenance.
No.
And
I do not need to tell you that the tactical assessment is not very good.
it says it can go defensive, but it can't go orbital yet.
Okay.
Could we fly just away from this location? Out over the ocean or something?
Or into the gray.
A favorite
Possibly, you'd have to get into the ship and
Yeah, let's
check.
get in. All
I
right.
tried to assist with repairs.
And you see the K-lids and everything kind of sit over the ridge, the personnel there. And you get into the ship and you start to assess damage. You were already starting to assess damage. And
Now that I'm conscious, I
yeah,
can help.
yeah, the ship took some nasty hits. And
I know what to do. Just get that patch.
you're going to again need
Yeah.
repairs
Yeah.
that can't necessarily be done on the planet.
Oh, okay.
One of them can. The hold can definitely be done here.
Yeah, patch that.
Right.
Stabilizer.
Stabilizer. That may take a repair facility
Yes.
for spacecraft.
Yes.
It can fly without it.
Right.
It's just not a good
It has to be
type of
piloted
flight.
to not be
Okay.
like
But you need
this.
time to get the hold covered enough where it would be safe to go
Yeah.
orbital. And
Yeah, I
then,
know. I get one of the sheets of the gold foil,
Yeah.
right.
bond it to the hole.
And then they said, well, we'll keep working on it. We'll hold the place as long as we can.
Gratitude.
And they're like that, and they're still, the drones are still above, so they're digging into the sand to give themselves a bit of protection.
Oh yeah.
So they're not as easy to spot. Every now and then a volley of needles drops. You know, generally it seems like when they see there's enough activity, they drop and they come in, and they start testing that. You know, doing things to see, can we get them to empty their volleys? You know, while we're safe.
Right.
The K-lids don't even feel them.
Yeah.
You know, on the shells, there's
Bounce off of their thick shells.
no big deal to them. Even on their bodies, they're like, you know,
True.
their
Skin needle.
yeah, their skin is so thick, it's not really much that it can do to them. Even at high velocity, it's just not enough to really hurt them.
Actually do damage.
Yeah.
Kind
And
of a splinter.
you get into the turret. You can see it's, you know, functional, missiles are working, all of that stuff. And then you see that there are incoming ships.
Ooh. From the bad direction? Or from space?
It looks like from Portend, 2 of them, and one maybe from the dark side, from the gray.
Far.
Huh. But from 410's probably not great. Okay, can I identify them? Like the actual ships?
One of them, the one from the gray, doesn't have a transponder that you're seeing.
Okay.
The other 2 have, one of them is the
Just our
Scorpion.
luck.
Oh, the other two, one is the
One is
Scorpion.
the
Really?
Scorpion.
Okay.
Oh, screw
Marcus
this.
Robertson.
Just our luck.
How flight worthy is the ship? I asked it. Start checking.
You think with the assessment that you could limp your way to the gray?
That's all we need to do.
All right, yeah, I just contact the guy and say, hey, we got a bug out, and you probably should too. There's other ships coming in.
Hopefully one of them is
Ross or something.
Right.
Maybe.
Or
Yeah, or host. I don't know, yeah. Alright, so, yeah, start, everybody buckling in.
Right, harness up.
Lift us off.
And you start taking off with harnesses. Idea.
Yeah.
The harness.
Important protocol.
With the ship.
This time, especially.
Got knocked out last time.
Yeah, we all have 1 hit point right now, right?
So how are you gonna do it? What are you gonna do? You have to fly sideways again.
Yeah. Oh.
You've done that before.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can figure out how to stabilize
Like
without a
Groundhog Day.
stabilizer.
Yeah, fly us sideways, whatever I can do to balance it out. And,
I mean, you can temporarily get it up, but eventually you gotta.
alright.
It's gonna lilt.
It would be fine if it wasn't for gravity,
Right.
Yeah.
lack of anti-gravity.
Lack of counter-gravity measures.
Patient or passenger safety is gonna have to take secondary priority right
We're
now.
harnessed in. Do what you
Yeah,
gotta do.
I'm gonna punch it fast as we can go.
Okay.
I'm not even evasive maneuvers, just
Okay.
probably even. Well, there's a field. Hopefully that's good enough. I'm not gonna try and rip anything off, but even unsafe speeds for atmospheric travel, just straight to the gray.
Okay. Make me a pilot check.
Turbine powers to speed, thrusters go.
Yep.
Speed of heat.
Hey, not bad. So 21.
Okay. So sand goes flying behind you. They all backed away, of course, knowing you were gonna leave.
They're in the shelter.
Yeah. And you take off, and when you do so, there's very quickly 2 ships coming up on you, and they fire on you. One hits. Maybe a piloting check.
Oh my gosh. That crashing down, right?
A lot. Oof. 14.
You skirt some dunes.
Alright.
You feel the rock of it.
skip.
I'm gonna,
And it's pretty hairy, like getting out there.
Okay.
And then suddenly you see this other ship coming from the gray towards you. And it's the Silence.
Carcass chip.
Alright.
And it's coming very high speed.
I will attempt to bypass it, just around.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
14.
And you turn another direction,
Yeah.
whatever amount you turn.
Yeah.
It does not change its trajectory. And you get fired on, not by it, but by the other 2 ships. And there's another hit.
can I attempt?
Because you really can't dodge much right now.
Right,
You can't
yeah.
maneuver hard.
Can I attempt to take some heat off here? Just like.
Make me a perception check.
Oh, cool. No.
Not in the trade.
Yeah. 18. Oh.
You see a ship the direction you're heading, maneuver to stay to the bottom of your ship, like you're this way, and if this is the bottom and this is top,
Right.
it stays on the non-weapon side of
The
you,
underside, yeah.
and you see it fire. And missiles go whizzing past your ship and continue on and hits one of the other ships.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
Firing on the other
That's
ship
good.
now. Could get a higher bid.
Yeah, maybe.
That would be
And
cool. Like the robots.
Bottom out.
Yeah.
and one of the other ships takes a pretty nasty hit. It looks actually like it goes down.
Yeah, missiles are heavy damage.
The other ship avoids it and maneuvers to try and turn. And when he does, you see the Silence, you know how it had those spines?
Yeah.
They open up, and you see it fire 4 blaster weapons of some kind at the same time. And basically, as it tries to maneuver, unless it's coming straight at the ship, it just can rotate enough to hit. I hope. You hope.
We quad cannons.
Yes. Right, you have a natural 20.
Yay, Urka.
Nope.
And the other ship gets hit hard enough that it splits in half and drops into the desert, and the silence just continues on, and then starts making a very long, fast arc back to the gray.
Interesting.
And you find yourself getting to the gray just in time.
Limping in.
You didn't even know that. You
No.
Yeah.
I'm laying down.
This is awful.
Yeah, I felt the weapons fire.
Be advised, we are not sure what just happened. Needless to say, we are safe for the moment. Probably.
Ooh, which one of the two ships got?
It was not the one you wanted.
Alright.
But that one went down.
Okay.
Yeah. Got hit by a missile.
Yeah. And where are you going in the gray? Just anywhere in particular, or just a spot?
It's just for cover,
Yeah,
right?
just a spot to cover.
I guess there's the only place we know of over there
Is the temple.
the temple, and that's
Well,
on the dark
that's
side.
really the outside
Areas
of the
around the
temple. We may as
temple,
well just stay
the mountains that lead up to it and stuff.
We need to get off planet.
There was that one site where the people were doing research. So it was not that far from there, but yeah, there's not a lot of sites in the gray.
There's not. Not a lot of stuff.
Not a lot of places to settle.
Can we safely remain there and do our repairs, or do we need to get in the dark side to repair?
You want to be on the dark side to do your repair, just
Yeah.
easier.
I can do minor repairs while we travel. Once we're safe, I'll get out of the harness and issue, because we got hit at least twice.
You did. You
Yeah.
got it twice.
Yeah, so I
I'll
gotta get more
stay in the gray for a
Bondo.
while, move, I don't know, to forward north up.
Okay.
Half an hour's worth of relatively high-speed travel before I come out to the dark side.
Patch more hull panels.
So there are
And you find a place to
Thorium duct tape.
There's plenty of places to sit down.
That'll hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you sit down and you can
But you
kind
have
of
to
move
use
her
the whole
back
roll,
and come
'cause
back
it
down.
never
It just
runs
it won't
out.
stay that way for very long. You have to use pilot
Yeah,
versus.
that'll hold back the
Simple,
ever-threatening
click,
vacuum of space.
Yes.
And
Thorium duct tape.
you land, and you're in the darkness,
Undetectable.
undetectable.
We hope. We are in no shape for any fight, be it ship or man-to-man.
I can finish repairs that don't need a space station here, but then we're gonna have to move on.
Yeah. So you start working on that stuff.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard.
They probably eventually tell you
Where we are. With
Yeah, we got it.
about the ship that came and shot it down.
It was the silence.
Curious.
I thought they were trying to kill us before, or I guess they were trying to kill Kachi at us.
He's for hire.
Possible, bought out by the Romanovs.
By the way, ship, what are the eldest beings?
It does answer.
Are you there, ship?
What?
Are you there, ship?
It's me, Margaret.
I'm in a maintenance routine.
Ah, okay.
Right. Because the maintenance bots are probably also initiating repairs.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
Yeah. It wouldn't just be holes in the hull, but systems that got shorted out. Energy surges.
Yep.
I'm just doing patchwork.
That's where we go to find the mine at the future out.
I can think of a couple of things that would be
My guess is the crucible.
crucible,
Maybe, I don't know if it counts as a being.
the ship. Seems ancient. Maybe that can.
Yeah. The planet.
3 mines.
Yeah.
Alright.
We just can't find
And you
it.
continue pondering it as you do
Yeah.
repairs and get your ship back into
Beyond limpable
not ship
status.
shape, but
Yeah.
half ship shape.
Better than limping.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Space
what's
worthy.
what's the refugee from the Blue Man Group doing?
Blue Man Group, everything.
Yeah.
Floaty alien and
He's just kind of floating
squid.
there
It
and
floats in the middle of the room.
I mean, Keller is going to
Interesting, yeah.
eventually try to build a language to communicate with these creatures, if possible.
did we give away that prototype thing? Did we
The
get it
language
back?
thing,
The
yeah, we
language.
give it back.
Oh.
Yep, I specifically asked about that.
We
It's their device.
need to live. We need to get to safe port.
Back to
Agreed.
Kachi Ing's place.
Would be the right.
Well,
We
and
must-
are there enough facilities there to affect these kind of repairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can get them done.
We need
I was
to
hoping we didn't have to go back
repair,
out to
rearm, and re-ready.
station. Yeah.
Austin's far enough, but if we could get there, we have safe haven there.
Yeah.
We
Place to put the ship.
we don't know if we will be able to make a third run at the farm.
Yeah, they.
Not unless we nuke it from Walker. Then
Yeah, they were very rigorous this time.
There was a the nukes are just the preparatory bombardment.
Not the four of us in one ship. No, it needs.
And while you're working on the ship, you have time to really contemplate all the stuff that you went through, and everyone levels up and heals up.
From one to
The
the
world end.
Right.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Thank you, everybody.